the sound. Boom. We're done. We're live.
Oh.
Welcome to the Action Sturge. We were just discussing the merits of exploding someone's head.
Yep.
And how that would make, should give you an advantage on any negotiations. And it should. So yeah. Thank you, Shades, for the subscription. 9-month streak. That is quite impressive, and we are so thankful for it. Thank you very much.
Shades is a boy. My first one.
We didn't know love until we had Shades.
It's true.
Shut up.
I was going to make a comment at the last thing in chat there about.
Oh wait, what was it?
Where's Rav?
Oh, where's Rav? Oh, Ravarack is, you already know, Eliodor. What's up, T. Diddy? What's up, Elvis? What's up, Morgan? What's up, Fork Puff?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The usual, yeah, Eliodor, yeah.
The plushiest Strobel.
Alright, so, I think I need to give me some pen and paper. Steal some mags. Don't tell her.
Puts notes in her notes.
She's got such lewd things in her sketchbook. Such lewd things. Oh my goodness. I just brought a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I'll give it back when it's done.
Okay.
It just have shit written all over it.
Subtle detailed pictures.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Check out our Discord. We play. You dig. Check out the Discord if you haven't already. We play a lot of D&D over there. We also do. Girls' Night every now and then, which is a super fun time where we act a fool and play some games and stuff with the Discord people. And it's quite a change. Did Twitch change its whole UI, or did you guys' channel get even better?
A little bit of both.
Hopefully a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both. So this is we're running the Dragon Heist module for D&D, and we'll be playing. We'll be running it with the Golden Company, and we've sort of done we're doing an origin story for the Golden Company, and so that's where we're at. What we're doing, we're in Waterdeep. You guys have done some jobs. You've made some alliances with some political factions in the city. I think last time you guys murdered a cleric of Kellamvor in cold blood.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not even for money, just for Rav. Ravarack is one of the other crew members, which is
need some snacks.
Mighty nice of you.
I did it for the fire.
And also gained a possible necromancer friend, so that's pretty cool too. What else happened? Anything of note?
Well, Rav got her holy symbol.
Yeah, Rav got a cool holy symbol.
I broke up with what's her name.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Well, you're on a break.
We're taking a break.
Somebody left the bar smelling like sulfur.
It wasn't me this time.
Oh, that's right. You guys went and talked to the Castellanters as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the ones that Bartholomew accused of being devil worshippers in the press.
Well.
Who are getting more and more like devil worshippers as we talk to them.
You talked to what was her name? Amalia, maybe, or something. Castellanter.
The one that made Rav look positively warm and cuddly.
So you guys, Amalia Castellanter, you guys talked to her a little bit, and you gave her some information, right, Barthol?
I did.
Yeah, about who gave you the scroll,
Well,
or the information to pass along.
Well, I gave her, I told her about who it was, but she doesn't have a name.
No. You gave the name.
I didn't have the name.
Oh, no. Who you originally got the scroll from. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she really wants.
Right. But did you name drop Jarl Axel? Can't remember if you did or not.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
All right then. Well. So all of that happened, and now you guys are checking out Now you guys are checking out. What are you moving on to next?
I think it was the field district.
Yeah.
Was that the
Scarecrows?
fires or the scarecrows?
Field ward, I think, was the fires.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Because that's where the hippogriffs are, and the
Yep, that's right.
and the fires.
Because fire is my thing.
Your fire druid's been moonlighting
I'm already at the field waiting.
as a serial arsonist.
I've only burned one person alive so far.
Gotta start somewhere.
Calling the profilers.
So,
Is it a serial?
So do you ever memorize control flames so like you can undo fire? Or is it just about making them bigger?
Hey, the more destruction, the more recreation.
I mean, just because he has the cantrip doesn't mean he would.
Right.
He knows how to use it.
We can check this out. Keep talking.
Okay.
I feel like I'm that person that just like thunderwaves. I'll get rid of it.
So we'll start off. As we always do, in the morning in the tavern. The newest edition of the Waterdeep Wazoo has landed on your doorstep.
In the morning?
Hmm?
In the morning?
What?
He's landed on our doorstep? Oh,
No, the
The
newspaper,
paper
the
itself.
actual paper. Yeah.
I thought you meant like a new reporter.
No, the
I was hoping Gaxel was never to be seen.
the paper has landed on your doorstep.
Alright, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. And so.
Wait, is this free? Because if not, I want to cancel our subscription. Paper free.
Paper.
I'm tracking things with it, so
It's,
I'll pay the subscription.
Okay.
It's covered under the guild costs.
Okay.
Miscellaneous fees.
Yeah. So you get the paper. You guys bring it in. You're gonna be perusing through it. There's the regular stuff. However, Gaxley Rudderbust's column. So you notice two things. Number one is that Gaxley Rudderbust's column has been taken over by a new writer, and in the obituary section, there is an entry for Gaxley Rudderbust, who died under mysterious circumstances the previous night from spontaneous combustion, no less.
I'm gonna steal somebody's newspaper and cut that out and put it on my wall while he puts that in the book.
In memorandum. It's up on the wall.
Next to the dartboard.
I hated that guy.
The new writer's name is Weevil Snailbottom.
Why?
Huh?
Because he was born that way.
That's his name. I don't know what you want.
You know, when you do
The
invest
poor
in a
child. My
windscreen.
brother asked for a picture
Huh?
of the tattoo.
That's what I'm getting.
And
It's gonna get pretty warm in here.
I mean, it's bad.
huh?
It's bad.
Yeah.
That might be bad too.
That might be bad too.
Well, we'll find out.
Maybe we can open this window.
Okay.
I got a lot more clicking to do.
So we have a Karen at the service desk currently. See if you can turn her into a fan. See if you can make her a
Code Karen.
Sturgeon.
Apparently we were getting some wind noise on the microphone. That's what's bad.
So
Secretly, Adrian just has a fan going off in his room.
so we will see
Actually, he
a lot
does,
of.
doesn't he?
And in his article, they will make a and then all the way in the back, they're under the reprints and retractions. they've retracted the story that Gaxley had posted. And so this is all within a day of like that story coming out and whatever. And yeah.
I don't hear
I don't hear
anything.
anything. I have my volume all the way up.
I think Adrian's in his own fan.
Maybe.
It's probably just a headphones thing.
Alright.
So, if people start complaining, we'll check into it. But for now, let's continue.
Alright.
So we'll send
I think it's too hot in here though. We gotta hold to do something.
Well, I mean, both windows are open.
I mean, I'm fine with getting it.
Alright, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was hoping. What were you saying?
I get his views.
You want to send the new reporter an invitation?
To what?
Here. For fine dining and such.
Okay.
Cool. So, so you want to do that? You want to get that underway?
Yeah.
Like send an invite to Weevil Snailbottom.
Weevil Snailbottom, yes.
At the,
So we're
the
not-
Waterdeep
Who is that?
Wazoo.
Gaxel's replacement.
No.
Since Gaxel mysteriously, spontaneously combust. And the paper put in a retraction for the whole devil worshipping story.
That's a shame.
And then what do you guys?
Spontaneously
don't fix it
combust
if it
devil
ain't
story.
Eleodor said everything sounds good too.
Are y'all using headphones or not?
But then other than that, what are you guys doing in the morning? Like, give me a moment from each of your mornings.
I'm just reading my book and jotting down some notes.
I'm doing a little man grooming with my mustache, probably.
Okay. Do you have any dates lined up for the evening? There's already like 3 love letters for you that have been pushed under the tavern door from the previous night.
I'll check them out, but I've got my eyes set on.
They're all from Yagra.
I don't think she understands what a breakup
That
does.
didn't take long. No, yeah, I've got my eyes out peeled for Raven hair.
Okay.
Oh, and we had that party coming up?
Yes, that is still about a week away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting when it is.
Yeah, still about a week away. Which, by the way, Quasar has also come to the tavern asking for you.
Oh, he's come to our tavern?
Uh-huh.
We should try to book a gig.
I want to mule kick him out the door.
You and Floon both.
Yeah, Floon is like, we already have entertainment. Hello!
I mean,
And a
we
horse
don't want
server?
to
What
exhaust-
else do you
We don't want
need?
to wear you out. I mean, we need variety.
He says, please, I'm a troop of variety. What do you mean by that?
You're great.
1,001 songs for the magnificent bard, and I've memorized every single one of them. Thank you very much.
You have to have a day off.
It's court mandated.
Well,
I know you're
I
fine.
just find that completely unacceptable. I've never had to take a day off before.
Now I'm just going by the rules. I don't even know what's going
Well, now you do.
Well, you're pretty much the only one who's been researching laws.
on. Yeah. I'm telling you, this bear licensing. I found a loophole. If I'm a bear, I can also have a bear.
Human archer, so a ranger.
Yeah.
I want to see more cat and fluid
Oh.
adventures. If Hunter starts to hit on Claire.
No, not a ranger, a fighter.
So the
Druid.
so Floon is all up in arms about this. He's just like, I just find this an affront on the whole profession.
Fine. We won't hire him if it makes you happy.
It does. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm already in the front yard, like stretching. So we're going to go see some fire. Fire.
And,
Fire?
And then one last thing in the Waterdeep Wazoo. There have been there have been reports. And this is kind of in the like the Wazoo has everything. So it's like this is kind of like in the tabloid section, and it's got like a picture of like a shadowy kind of like cat like almost like cat like kind of dark figure with like a full facial cover, like a mask almost, and like a flowing cape. And the headline is Notorious Black Viper returns to Waterdeep.
They're onto me.
Long thought dead, the notorious thief, the Black Viper, has returned to Waterdeep. Has gone on a string of robberies across noble estates across the city. So.
Okay. Competition.
And they're cat-like.
Oh, double the competition.
Double competition. We're our best friend.
We're going to have to stop him or recruit him one day.
Here's the problem. 3 people in this group's getting ripped off right now.
How so?
What do you mean?
We're getting a rogue that's getting ripped off, somebody that's got this animal sense going on, and a reptile getting ripped off. Well, this reptile's not here, but the reptile's getting ripped off.
Trying to take our swag.
It's the only swag I got.
I'm A-okay with making a new friend.
Of course you are.
Especially if they're cat-like.
Blaming him for stuff we do.
I like the way you think.
So, but Quasar has stopped by. He has the servers will tell you that he's come by asking for you, and he has left you a little note.
Oh,
A handwritten letter, as a matter of fact.
Yeah! Stay out of my life!
You shouldn't have married me if you did me how you like.
What does the note say?
Well, first of all, when you open it, just the fragrance of like this sweet smelling like perfume kind of like fills the room almost, and like there's like singing cards.
Oh,
It
God.
kind of like sings like a like melody comes out of it, and the words seem to
across your face.
A dove.
You can almost feel like Quasar behind you, like stroking your hair and. Like,
Wait a fucking minute.
What kind of note is this?
It's just him behind you.
It's empty. It's empty. That was the note. No,
That's a note right there.
it says,
does
my
that make you
dearest.
feel?
It says, my
It's a
dearest.
rapey, bud.
My dearest cat. How I have spent many an hour trying to figure out what to say to you, and at the time in the when I need the words the most is when they've failed me. Your beauty is beyond compare, and my life cannot go on without you. Also, I was wondering if you found anything to wear to the banquet party next week. If not, I know some places where we can get some very fancy clothes, and I seem to be missing my invitation as well. You didn't see it perhaps drop out of my doublet, did you? And well, hope you're well, and hope you can write back to me soon. Yours forever, Quasar.
Ignore my comments on the
Where are you when she's reading?
right beside her. We're like both sitting at the bar, and she opens it. I see his hand just appear.
I'm usually outside in the morning.
Like swatting it away.
I'm outside like trying to pickpockets out here, and you're like behind me.
Well, for the first time ever, you sit with me at the bar and you read somebody else's card. Bullshit. I was here working on my presentation, having a good time.
So as soon as Kat leaves, Floon will sit down next to you. He'll say, what's the matter with you?
That bard's gonna die.
Quasar?
Yes.
What do we gotta do?
You're officially my gay best friend.
Who said I was gay? I'm drowning in puss.
Cats don't count. And that's usually me as the cat.
Well, you're a druid, and who knows what weird stuff you're into.
Cat knows.
But I'm in. We've got to take down this Quasar fella, don't you think?
I light fire on my finger. Oh, I have many ideas.
I'm just using him.
That's the best way to use him. Take all the stuff after he's gone.
He has money and shiny things.
Technically, he is a shiny thing.
See?
He sparkles like those vampires from Twilight.
Oh my god.
We had a conversation about that the other day.
So I'm more fascinated about all the shiniest going on with the note.
I can be shiny.
A little butterfly flies out and lands right on your cheek. It's like a little kiss from Quasar.
Oh, now he fit into that.
So,
I can do shiny. I make a heart out of fire. Bright. I can do bright.
some of the decorations begin to go up in flames.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, and with that, I think that's everything. I think that's all the business we need to get out of the way. Unless anybody else has anything they need to check on or keep up with, or business for the tavern has been going very well. So,
well, at some point,
now that you've gotten the rats cleared out, it's been pretty smooth sailing so far.
Cool.
Call me the Pied Piper.
Yeah. At some point too, I want to investigate the guy that gave me that note. Try to get a lead on who that was and what his name is.
Did you want to go down to the Seed Maiden's Fair?
Not yet, but
Well, I know the name he gave you.
oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Simon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't we tell her then?
You just said it was some ragamuffin you had no idea who it was.
I didn't.
So I wasn't about to, contradict you there in front of her.
Fair enough. Fair
And be
enough.
like, no, it was that acrobat named Simon. Came off the boat.
What the fuck you mean you don't know? It sounds really bad in the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I can't say that in front of her.
Well, that's something we don't have to worry about then.
It'd be such a shame if you just spontaneously combusted.
Poof.
So yeah, I guess we should go to the fields. Unless somebody else has something they want to do.
Ah, the field ward.
Turn into a dog and run through it.
Is this like like an undeveloped piece of property, or?
Well, it's like an unofficial ward of the city. It sort of sits up toward the north, I believe, towards the northern sort of outskirts. It's still within the major wall of the city, but
Sorry, train.
it's between the inner and the outer walls. It's got muddy, unpaved streets, no sanitation services or working sewer system that anybody can speak of. It's crowded, noisy, foul smelling.
I'm here all the time when no one's looking.
What you quickly realize is that all of the guild industries that really like tanning and like charcoal burning and stuff, like all the stuff that have like really offensive odors and stuff, appear to have all been relegated to this ward of the city. And
This is the same gate I let the bear out.
and give you a perception check, anybody or everybody.
Ooh, perception.
I'm hooked on this dice roller now.
16.
16?
Where's that one thing?
What'd you get?
Regular
4.
bonus.
4. Oh, okay.
She's still thinking
14.
about the letter.
14. All right.
I'm distracted.
You guys are distracting each other. Apparently.
She's thinking about the letter still, and he knows it.
How do I respond to
And he can
that?
think of nothing else.
Seem to be having a conflict of interest here.
So,
No conflict, he's just gonna die.
but you will notice that there is a significant lack of city watch out here. Like as soon as you step into the field ward, like boom.
Is it usually like that, or is it something today, or?
I get the feeling it's probably just always like that. Like today doesn't seem any different than any other day. So, yes.
Just realized I had intuition dice and I feel stupid.
So 12 Dog Court. So when you approach 12 Dog Court, it's actually a piece of the field ward that is a little bit more well maintained. Like the buildings are brighter, the area around it is cleaner, and there are some like armed guards kind of walking around, but they're not like incredibly they're not like city watch guards. They're probably more like just like hired help, reminiscent of
Mall security.
yeah kind of. And so well put. And so and then they're kind of walking around looking tough and stuff. And when you guys begin to approach the 12 Dog Court, they will one of them will kind of give you the eyes and say, "Can I help you?"
Yes, we're here about your notice about having some fires in the area.
Ah, fires. Yes. You'll want to talk to Sabra.
And where would I find them?
She is in the
I
stable.
said them. I was careful.
She's in there with the she's in the stables with the griffins.
Nice.
Ooh, more animals to play with.
Mm-hmm. Red Griffin.
Completely forgets about the situation, bro.
And it's basically like this cul-de-sac kind of, and he'll point across the cul-de-sac and to this large building that looks very much like stables. Got a big open kind of barn door and whatnot.
I will head that way.
Okay. As you guys approach, you'll hear a terrible racket from inside the barn, screeching and clanging, and you'll hear a scream, like a woman's scream as well.
All right.
Thanks for the work, Devastation.
Oh, hey, what's up, Devastation? Rent-a-cops. Yeah, yeah, exactly right.
I will quicken the pace.
Okay, and as you step in, you can see that there's this young woman who has been kind of pushed off into the mud, and above her is this griffin with its wings outstretched and its claws kind of up, and it seems to be like bucking like up on its hind legs, and it's as if it's getting ready to come down on top of her.
That
Okay,
counts,
you go for the Griffin, I'll go for the draw.
that counts as an animal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Let me check.
Need to know.
Let me check.
This matters.
Like a beast?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. That'd be a monstrosity.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
I need to be a level higher for
It's a
that.
monstrosity.
It is?
It's disgusting.
God damn it. Can I still use
It's
animal handling?
absolutely disgusting.
I think animal handling would still work.
Because I get a bonus.
So I'm going for her to drag her out of the way.
I'm going to go try to calm a griffin.
I think maybe I mean hippogriff. Yeah, let's do hippogriff.
Right. I think that's part of my thing.
Which is also still a monstrosity.
Still a monstrosity?
Yeah.
Can I still use animal handling for it, or would it be?
Well, it means how it is supposed to be like a trained mount. I will allow you to use handling on it. Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Jay Fennel, what's up? Eldarion, nice. What's up?
Let me see.
Who is he?
No.
Oh,
New Year's?
cool. Just making sure. Don't want to
I mean, I might know.
Don't want to be mean again. Start repping their channel out.
Kind of like put my hands up to where you can see it, and like kind of like calmly walk over and try to like pet its head.
Okay,
Talk
yeah,
to it.
give me an animal handling.
And I get a D4 bonus with animal handling.
Oh.
Modifier bonus. Yeah. That's the mark. It's the mark. Oh, not that helps. 11.
Okay.
Don't kick me in the face.
And then what will you do?
Basically, I was running up, shield out, and basically grabbing her by the shoulder, arm, whatever, and just pulling her straight back.
Okay, cool. And so,
Switch
Oh, it's Leonard.
oh, Lenif, what is up,
What's up,
dude?
buddy?
So go ahead and give me a, well, no, actually, since he's going to deal with the hippogriff, yeah, you're fine. So you'll just be able to kind of pull her back. And, the hippogriff will, instead of coming down on her, will come down on you, for 19 versus your AC.
Hit. Still gonna try to be nice.
And, that'll be 10 piercing damage. 10 piercing damage as it like pecks at you with its big beak, and then it is going to kind of start to push its claws out as well. What do you do?
Well then. Well, I don't think speak with animals will help me any.
I'll put it there. If it specifically says beasts.
Yeah,
Yep,
communicate with
beasts.
beasts.
Is there a speak with monster?
Right? How's that feature work for me? The bigger they are is a monstrosity. You can cast animal friendship or speak with animals provided the intelligence is 3 or lower.
So you can use.
But what? Oh, level 3. I can do it now.
What is it?
I can do it with monstrosities as long as their intelligence is 3 or lower.
We got hit.
Yes. Alright. So we'll use that feature. Then friendship. Use spells. Back over. Gotta go through everything again. Wisdom saving throw.
Roll a 16.
God damn, John.
I know. And then
Well-
nothing's changed.
Well, you know what? So nothing's changed that wise. Can I try another animal handling?
Well, actually, so what's going to happen is you're going to try to, right?
Mhm.
And it's going to, like, it's got this wild look in its eye. And it is going to sort of, like, it's going to begin to, like, back up, sort of, like, back further into the stables away from you. As if it's, give me a nature check, or perhaps a insight check.
Okay.
Not much, just woke up from a nap. Horse been kicking my butt. Oh,
Thank
dude.
God for this +4, please.
I'm so sorry, Valen.
And we'll be there soon enough.
So 13, 16 nature.
16? Yeah, this animal is terrified. It's terrified of you.
Don't blame it.
Meanwhile, it seems to be backing up. Meanwhile, the young woman that you helped, she's kind of brushing herself off, and despite the fact that she was almost ready to be, or she was almost going to get like rended by this monstrous claws, she seems to be a pretty good spirit. She's like, whew, ha, man, they never trust him. Never trust him too much, huh? She said, I've never seen him act that way before. She said, something must really have him spooked. I don't know what has gotten into them lately. She says they did that when we had another person here last week. They did the same thing. No idea what's causing that. And she says, but I'm Sabra, and it's nice to meet you.
Greetings. I'm Derek.
Derek?
I'm Bartholomew.
Bartholomew?
Hunter.
Hunter?
Cat.
Oh, and nice to meet you. And she says, She says, "You look like the adventuring type, so I'm assuming you're here for the job."
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we've been having some problems with fires here in the field ward, and nothing's affected us yet. But the fires have been getting disturbingly closer to our stables, and with all these animals in here, and really nowhere else to put them, I figured it's best to kind of nip this in the bud.
Oh yeah.
She says not a lot of people have a lot of money in the field board, so my family's put up the cost to for the reward of the capture of whatever, or the ceasing of all fires. So
Okay. Has anyone looked into the matter?
Yeah, I can't use
she says no one yet. No one has responded to the posting except for you guys.
Okay. So we don't know if it's something that's just happening naturally or somebody is setting.
She says I'm not really sure. She says we're leaning towards thinking that somebody or something is setting them, but we just can't figure out who or how.
Okay. We'll be glad to look into it for you.
You have no faith in yourself anymore, do you?
I don't.
Can you point us in the direction of the origin of it?
She like points through me.
She says there's a couple places around town that the fires have started. Over over at the In-Shift Tavern, there was a fire that broke out outside and was luckily caught before it caused too much mischief and destroyed too much of the property. But because of that, we thought it was a direct attack against the guards, like the City Watch, because a lot of City Watch members go there to drink when they're off duty. But then the tanners got a fire, and then one just kind of started in the middle of a field. So
Tanners, is that a name or is that a profession?
profession.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, let's hit up those spots and look for photos.
In that order?
Yeah.
Can I try to speak to the thing that knocked cloth? Peck the shit out of me.
What would you like to say?
Want to like use speak with animals and be like, what was that about? Why are you scared of me?
Does the speak with animals work the same way as the?
I think with that feature it does. Yeah, animal friendship or speak with animals.
Okay. Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and do that spiel. Like, what was that about? What are you so scared of me for?
It's still scared of you, and it's how would it articulate its fear?
Like draws a line in the sand with its beak.
It says, "I don't know what you are, and I don't know what you want, but please, please, please go away."
Have we met before? As I'm like backing up slowly.
And it will say, have I met before? It will say we told you to go away last time.
Trying to wrap my own intelligence over this. I walk away to leave it alone, and I go to tell you, and only you, what I was told. But would you? Would I leave? No. I'm obviously going to try to figure this shit out. But at the same time, it's like, where was I last week?
Running around as a rat. Man, I'm a rat.
Yeah.
So I want to ask her about. Because my suspicions are peaked as well.
Okay.
Because I insight see that it's eyeballing him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? 10.
Sequel.
What's wrong?
10 on my insight check to see that it's eyeballing him.
What, the creature?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's definitely a strong reaction to him.
So I want to ask her. She mentioned somebody else that reacted like this too. Remember who that was?
Oh, yeah. She said, Meloon War Dragon. He's a,
Who?
Meloon War Dragon.
I thought you said balloon. Just quick press copy.
Oh, yeah. He's a, He's a. Sorry, I just had to make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah, so he's a. He's an adventurer, or at least he was an adventurer like you guys. He's actually now he's part of Blackstaff's special group. I guess you would call them the Force Grey. But he was out here. He needed a hippogriff for some over aerial surveillance he was doing or something. But yeah, they just wouldn't go. They wouldn't let him ride him. They wouldn't let him get near him. I don't know what's got him spooked so much.
So he's one of Blackstaff's clique.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a great guy. It was really quite troubling at the time. But and I thought they had gotten over it, but now your poor friend here, which I'm so sorry by the way.
Well, I get attacked once a week.
So I don't know what's going on.
Sure, my shark.
They're just odd creatures sometimes, you know. I mean, they're just as complex as us. So who knows?
I wish I could turn into one.
Okay, so
That's interesting.
so you're taking me aside
Yes.
and telling me
That the beast told me it's me.
I am so confused.
I'm being framed. There's wildfire druids. You thought I was the only one.
Meloon War Dragon.
This Force Grey, are they well known?
It's kind of like this. I guess it'd be like the Waterdeep version of the Secret Service or something like that. Like they're known in name, but not a lot is known about like what they actually do.
Gotcha. Okay.
Except that they're like Blackstaff's like special group of get her done kind of guys or people.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Well, perhaps we should head over to the In-Ship Tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head over to the In-Shift Tavern. Even though it's like middle of the day, it's crazy busy. Like there's like people hanging out outside. The windows are open on both floors. Like sometimes like people are kind of like sitting like half out the windows and drinking and stuff. And when you walk up, it's hard to even like find the door just because there's so many people standing around outside. Like,
We need a cherry pick.
So this is one of those out of town bars where people can literally let it all hang out.
Yeah. And clearly so, because there's somebody urinating like against a tree, not too close to the rest of the crowd.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
They told me it was cool.
Give me a intelligence check, maybe. Anybody who's curious.
9.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, no, 8.
Oh.
10.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh. -1.
10.
-1.
Oh, -1. Okay. Well, so
We're not very smart.
well, the people who rolled at least 10, and maybe especially you, since you're kind of always watching the city guard, you swear to God that you've seen that guy in city guard uniform before.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a 0, not a -1.
So what's going on in the chat here? Don't get too political.
Well, they're just talking about time off and
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
lack thereof.
Yeah, I don't know what the restaurant industry is gonna be like when we get back.
Carry out only.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm happy to just get unemployment till they get back to
Where it was.
where my bar's wrapped again.
So,
I imagine it will be once they open. A solid month of
just
a solid month of Fridays.
Hey, I'm done.
Money in the
Money in the bank.
So,
Everything's on fire.
we're getting a little political. It's alright. You're all good, Balloon. You're always good. And Balloon, you are a mod now, by the way. A defender of the, I'm down for it to be Friday every day. Depends on what side of the bar you're on. So this place is just sprawling with business. What did you want to do?
I want to find somebody that works here.
Okay.
Attempt to.
Okay.
In this seat, and then find out exactly. Like, who knows about the fire?
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. Anybody else want to do anything?
I want to give Kat a stack of our business cards and have her strategically put him throughout the bar.
Oh, like even in people's pockets and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Even if people catch you when you don't give you my card.
Oh, and guess what? They have a bear.
22 on the percent. They have a bear. Nobody cares out here. I bet you they don't have a license. Do you have a license for this bear?
But it's tied up. It's actually tied up. It's like tied to a tree. It's on like a pretty short rope, and it's kind of just laying down. It's got like tufts of fur. They're kind of missing. It looks like it's in pretty bad shape, actually.
Time to free the bear.
Oh, the what did you roll for your sleight of hand?
9.
So you're just going around feeling people up.
Yeah, basically.
We'll get back to that.
What are you doing?
So Derek,
Giving you my
you'll be able to find. Not only will you be able to find someone who works there, you'll be able to find the owner.
Nice.
I ain't using you anymore.
Yeah. Okay. The owner, whose name is Marl. Will
Merrill Bagger.
So you'll find him. He's this very short man. You'd almost think he was a dwarf, because he's just built like a dwarf. But he's actually very clean shaven. He's got his like hair pulled back into a ponytail, and he's actually got like some armor on. Like he's got like one of the shoulder pauldrons on, and he's wearing some studded leather, but he doesn't appear to have a weapon. He's just got armor on, and when you approach him, he'll actually be like playing some kind of dice game with some patrons at the bar. Meanwhile, you can see people are just clearly like helping themselves to ale and whatnot, like crawling across the bar and like helping themselves to ale, while he's like intensely invested in this dice game. And it must not end well for him because he slams his one of his meaty fists down on the counter, and dice go flying up into the air. And everybody at the exact same time, right before he does it, picks their drinks up off the off the bar in unison.
Nice.
So they're that used
And then
to.
sets their drinks back down once he's finished like hammering on the bar.
Alrighty then.
Well, we found the regulars.
Well, I'll wait till he takes a breath.
He says, God damn it, you're cheating, you cheated dice. And the guy who's playing dice with him, who seems to be this like actually very well dressed, kind of powdered nose, kind of noble type, completely out of place in a place like this, says he says, "Oh, please, nothing to do with cheating. You just don't know when you have a good thing going." And then he'll whatever, and he'll like toss him a bag of coin and kind of just survey around, and then that'll be your opportunity to get his attention.
Okay. Yeah. I'll come up and introduce myself. Hello, I'm Derek.
So you like Coke? So you like Coke? We need to cheer this chat up. All
I
right.
do love Coke.
Huh?
I do love Coke.
Not that kind of Coke.
I like both Coke.
No, you don't.
So yeah.
Alrighty then. Yeah, I'll come up, introduce myself, and let him know I'm investigating the fire. And if he has any information, where it started.
He says, the fire. Oh, that was weeks ago. You're just now coming around looking at it.
Just now heard about it.
Oh, Jesus. Or Talos or whoever. Grumbar. He says, I can show you where the fire started. He says, not much good looking into it now, though, is it? The person who said it, probably long gone.
Well,
Okay.
apparently there's still stuff going on in other parts of the world.
He says,
Apparently you were the first of many.
he says, the other fires, you think they're connected?
So we're here to find out.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? A serial arsonist in the field ward.
It wouldn't be too far.
Yeah, only one I know is in the North Ward.
Well, I don't know anything about that. Haven't been up that way in a long time. Here they've opened up a new tavern up there.
Yes, we have.
Some piss hole.
Hey.
Macarena.
He says, well, you wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
Yes. It's our bar.
Your bar.
Yeah.
You've taken over the Troll Skull Banner.
Yes.
Well,
Obviously, we're no competition for you.
God, I wish you could take some of them off my hands, especially some of the more troublesome ones.
If you give me the bear, I can take some of it.
And as he's like walking through the bar with you, he's proclaiming to the whole bar. He says, "All these city guards, and we still got people pissing on the trees." And he like kicks the table, like a leg out from underneath the table, and it like landslides. But the people have like picked up their drinks just in time.
I like this guy.
And
I'm very suspicious of everyone just doing this every time he walks by.
that's a grab a drink. And he'll walk you outside. Meanwhile, your sleight of hand check. So you got to start putting cards in people's pockets, and you're going to be slipping in a card, and just you're not even thinking about it. You're just like slipping it in, and you feel a hand around yours. And when you look up, you will see this. You will see Yagra.
Hello.
she says, "What are you doing out here? Is Bartholomew here?"
Yes.
Has he come to see me?
Yes. You can let go of me. And you'll find
She
him.
starts with the truth, ends with a lie.
You must take me to him at once. He hasn't returned any of my letters.
Oh, I don't know where he's at. I just know he's here.
Well, I'll stick with you until I find him.
Oh, yay.
And she'll continue to hold your hand.
Meanwhile.
So looking around,
Get her to help you pass out cards. Nobody's going to say no to her. Take this.
also like put some on the table so that
Yeah, I can tell.
This is why he doesn't like our show.
Pass these out if you're going to follow me.
Here, take a card. Here, take a card. Here, take a card.
Hands it to the bear.
What are you doing outside?
I'm gonna try to get that bear free.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Like come up with like a handful of water and let it drink while I'm cutting the rope to get it free.
As you approach it, it's going to it doesn't get up, but it's going to let out a long, low growl.
Did I burn you too? What the fuck? I'm assuming I burned it.
You're blaming yourself for all this shit.
I don't even remember where I was yesterday. I might have been here last week.
How would you come here?
Is this the bear that I saved before? Like,
No, that was a polar bear
oh, was it polar bear?
that you released into the temperate forest.
It's there sometimes.
So yeah, and as you get closer to it, the bear is going to it's going to growl and start baring its teeth at you, and then it's going to like back up in a defensive posture.
Alright. I'll go ahead and try this. I might hate myself. Can I try animal handling? To like calm it down, like not gonna hurt you.
This one's not a trained animal.
This one's not trained?
It doesn't appear to be. This thing appears to be a wild bear that has been caught and tied to a tree, and not taken very well care of. Taken care of very well, yeah.
Have we had a short rest on the way here?
Short rest on the way there.
From the stable?
From the stables? Probably not.
Damn, I was going to try to use speak for animals again. I'm willing to risk it. Worst comes and tears apart their bar, not ours.
Or if you go after you.
That's fair. Valid point. I'm just gonna come back.
Okay.
Is there like a person that keeps them there?
You're looking around, you don't see anyone. It's just this bear tied to a tree outside. But as you're sort of backing up away from it, you'll hear this voice come from behind you. It says, "Oh, don't go near that bear."
Why?
And you'll see Marl and Derek coming around the corner, and Marl will say, "Oh no."
Save the bear, eat the bear.
he says that bear there is wanted for high crimes and misdemeanors.
What?
Killed some loggers in the forest. They were going to kill it on the spot, but I said no. Come now, bring it down to my place. I'll cut it up for some fresh meat.
Why don't you just put him in the woods outside the fence?
Why
don't you just put him in the woods
because
outside?
he might get away.
That's the point.
Smoking, check for proficiency in smoking of bear jerky.
I think I have an advantage on that.
what class is Sabo playing?
Sobel's his own class.
Solid.
He's a what?
He's his own class.
He's a
His
vampire.
own class of Sobble.
He's a monster.
He says, of course, it wasn't until afterwards that I realized I don't know much about carving up no bear. So, hopefully I can get somebody to do it for me.
Technically, I know how. Technically, I don't want to help this guy. Technically, I'm saying this out loud. Ooh. Did you roll history?
No, that was a 21 on an insight.
For which thing?
His indecision about him thinking about the bear.
Yeah.
It's
So
not for
since
it's not for the tavern.
yeah, so since I'm following
Marl.
Mm-hmm.
I put Merle in my own head. Now that's all I can think of.
It could be Marl too. I'm not married to any particular name.
Since I'm following behind him, so I'm going to look over him at Hunter and just be like,
Okay. Have fun with the bear. And run to...
nope, come with me.
Oh,
We're checking out the fire.
Yeah, and he'll take you around back. And where are you?
Hiding from Yager.
Did you need me? Did you need me to come with you? I'm gonna come with you. Yeah, I'm going with them.
Where are you?
Trying to find him.
Now, I had intentions of like
Just follow the liquid
scanning the
cups.
entire bar. Like, does there seem to be one in particular tavern wench that has, an extra zip in her step? Like, if I was trying to cherry pick a good server for our bar.
Give me a
Trying to steal
perception check.
the company, trying to steal the server.
Not very good. 9 plus something.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. I don't want the bear to be.
Just a flat 9.
You know,
Just a 9.
So what he tried to
9?
do waters.
So
Exactly. Should have been.
So you'll see one
Outlander's got something.
one person who seems to be serving, who seems to be taking orders and whatnot, and also dishing out like knuckle sandwiches to people who deserve it. This very very powerfully built, boisterous young orc woman. She's handing out drinks and then taking money and all that
Yeah, I
stuff,
just
so.
think to myself, oh, that's trouble. And I go out. I leave to go find Derek.
So, and then as he's passing by the window on the outside, you'll see him like through the window on the outside.
There he is.
What, did you see him?
Yes, go that way.
All right, come on.
I feel like she's probably just like carrying me over there.
She's lifting you up by one arm.
You hear a pop of the socket.
Oh, that hurt.
And she's kind of getting mad too. She's like, I thought something terrible had happened to him. He doesn't respond to any of my letters. And Madame Merkel, Madame Merkel said, it doesn't matter what Madame Merkel said.
Oh, don't worry, that's just Raph.
Look, I'm not
Kim,
good
don't do
with
that.
girlfriends. I'm gonna be honest here. Let's just go find him. Y'all can work that out.
Good idea.
She still vents to you anyway.
On the way there, it just continues.
So yeah. So he'll take you guys to the site of the fire. And indeed, like there's like black scorch marks on the outside of the building. He says I had a whole wood pile out here. The whole thing went up in smoke. It was burning for nearly half an hour before anybody said anything.
Can you tell me if it looked like this?
It looked exactly like that.
I don't know who would have done it.
Give me an investigation check. And Bartholomew, you're rounding the corner now too.
Could I get advantage since I deal with fire?
Can you tell people's fire?
I mean,
Sure.
I might be pushing it.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. That's reasonable.
I got 22.
Okay.
Everybody?
11. I know fire. I don't know that much
I
fire.
just critted.
Well, you do know that you smell the smell of sulfur and brimstone still lingering about the area.
Does it smell like what we smelled at the bar? At our
Smells
bar?
exactly the way you smell at the bar.
Oh.
Only more potent here.
Hey, Heather.
Hey, what's up, Heather? Only more potent here.
Alrighty. Is this something you can track?
I mean, I have good survival. You want me to be a wolf?
Or a good nose? I mean...
Or your fire can tell other fire.
The fire. Most of fire.
Yeah, I mean, you smell that sulfury undertone? Smell familiar?
It's me.
Are you the one that stunk up the bar?
No. Yeah, I'll turn into a wolf and sniff it out.
Okay. And then, bear savers. And then, at this point, that is when you will come around when Kat will come around the corner with Yagra, and she'll say, Barthom!
Oh, hey,
And she'll come over and she'll scoop you up in her arms and give you a big hug and like twirl you around. She says, I was so worried.
Oh,
You haven't written back to me in days.
well, you
Or
see.
ever, for that matter.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you, Yagra.
Totally.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could talk.
Yeah, we can talk later. We're working right now, so.
Oh, what do you need any help?
No, we've got it. We're good.
She's like, don't worry, you can consider this one on me.
Well, you can just meet me at our usual spot tonight. I have something I need to tell you anyway. Something of great importance.
So I don't forget. 19.
19?
Yeah.
For, to track?
Sniff it out, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Literally. As that's going on.
And I'm just glaring.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
when
glaring at Cat.
as soon as I hear Yagra, and I'm even looking up, I'm just walking away.
Oh, it's the wolf.
She wouldn't let go.
She's still holding you.
I'm pretty sure I can't feel my arm.
His hands? What is that? His hands. I can't unsee it. His tears don't want your dreams to be... What? What did I miss?
What's going on in chat?
Tears in chat. Let's see here.
What? Beer saver.
Oh, the longer I look at Sobble, the more he looks like Shia LaBeouf in the Just Do It video.
Just
do it.
Because he's got the hands down.
Yeah, he's like totally flexing. Oh, that's too funny. Can you roll what now?
19.
Okay. You will find a trail of something. Do you wish to follow that trail?
Yes.
Alright, so the wolf will take off.
I'm following.
Wolf will take off. What do? You following?
Yes.
You following?
Does she let go?
Yeah, she let go of you when she went to scoop up Barthel.
Okay, yeah. I'm running.
Do you follow?
If she will put me down.
She says, we can talk later, but we're not meeting at the special place.
Okay, where do you want to meet?
I want to meet you at the tavern.
Okay.
In front of everybody. I'm tired of you being ashamed of me.
We'll talk later.
Look, I understand. I've been in this situation before. You're a small man, not very strong, not very muscular, and your masculinity is threatened by my magnificent power. I understand, but I think we can work through this. She wears the pants.
Okay, we'll talk later. There's something, like I said, there's something that you need to know.
And she says, "Oh God, it's happening again." She says, "I knew you were just..."
No, it's not what you think.
It's like, "Oh, well, maybe he just really takes pride in his appearances, but I see how it is now."
Don't look too far into it. Look, we're trying to work here.
I mean, honestly, I should have seen it coming. Any man who spends 3 hours in the morning in the mirror, looking in the reflection in the mirror.
You weren't complaining about my mustache before.
I'm not complaining about it now. I'm just saying.
Okay,
There's something here.
We need that song from the sinking of the Titanic right now.
just meet me at the bar. I've got to go. And I'll leave.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'm sorry, my mustache is mainly than yours. That's actually what you hear as you round the corner.
Alright, the fire.
So the wolf is just taking off across town.
I'm trying to get away. I can hear it.
And you will follow the scent right to a. Even in the distance before you get there, you can see a column of billowing smoke. Fire. There is a fire in town, and as you come up on it, you can see. Or you can smell the sulfur kind of smell getting stronger, and when you guys arrive, you'll see that around the these blazing hay bales outside of this barn, flying around around the fire, kind of like laughing and making a big to-do, are these tiny winged creatures with like leathery bat wings and like scorpion tails, and they're about the size of.
What's my spirit with?
He can.
Sorry, train.
And they're probably about the size. Each one is probably about the size of. I don't even know. They're tiny, yeah. So like they're maybe like this big, maybe.
Okay.
Right. And they're flying around. When they turn and see the wolf coming up on them, though, all of them will disappear.
Goes back to normal. Why are they running away from me?
And the fire rages on.
Create
and
water.
the rest of you will catch up to the wolf.
Oh, you do have something in there.
I've created destroy water. Fire hose that shit.
You say create water?
Yeah.
How big?
Water. That's a lot of water.
It's
That's animal friendship.
Oh, click the wrong thing.
Water friendship.
Make a saving throw for water. 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container, or have it rain in a 30-foot cube. I want to do that one.
Okay, yeah. So you'll start putting water down. Just as these frazzled-looking farmers are coming around the corner, and they've got like buckets of water, and they're just like, thank you so much.
It's kind of the opposite of what I usually do.
We saw the fire from a distance. We thought, oh, not again. You have our thanks.
I'm just glad it wasn't me this time. Thinking all the other times was me and stuff.
It's not me. That's all he's saying is it's raining. It's not me. It's not me. I'm going to assist on beating out any parts of the fire. Seem like they're spreading the grass or anything like that. No.
If they what?
Just if there's anything that the rain
Isn't
getting.
Oh, right, yeah. The little edge work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Okay.
You're welcome, but did you see those things that was causing the fire?
He says, yeah, little devils. We've seen them whizzing about out here for a couple days now.
Mm-hmm.
Couple days now. It wasn't me.
Did they leave any tracks behind or anything, or they just disappear, vanish in thin air?
You saw them just like
Scatter.
yeah. They went to scatter and then they just went blink and disappeared.
Coming and going as they please.
Wonder if it's invisibility or teleporting or some kind of summoning.
Okay.
Could I tell
well,
from
let's-
like smell that they just completely disappeared, or is it? Did I still smell them, but I couldn't see them?
We need some kind of connection, some kind of pattern. Let's note that, and the fire's out now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's note that and go on to the next location and check that out. See if we can get some kind of inkling as to
Idea what's going on.
why or how. Well, we know how, but why?
I can communicate with my God. He loves fire. He'll understand.
Because they're little assholes.
That's
why.
That's why I hear in my head. Oh yeah. That's
I mean,
the
if it's this random, like they're just being little dickheads, and that's one thing. But if there's an agenda, we need to know.
Are they wearing assless chaps?
Like, okay, so while I agree that maybe the locations are random, I don't think Little Devil's showing up is.
Right. I agree with that.
So, I mean, we'll still go and check out the locations just to see if there's any clues left behind or any pattern we can discern. But
okay.
more importantly, it's who brought him here and why.
Right. I agree with that.
Oh, well, and actually, this is the same field that was attacked the last time.
Oh,
Yeah, the same farm that was attacked last time.
Who have you pissed off?
Okay, so we had the bar first.
Mm-hmm.
This field, and then one of the fires in this field got close to the stables. I thought there was 3 before.
Yeah. There's the
The Tanners. That's the one.
the tanner. Yeah, the tavern, the tanners, and then the field. And then the field is actually this field. This time it was just closer to the barn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was 3 and 4 happened on this property.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was the Tanners between. Like, is there like a line going between like the bar and the Tanners?
Geographically, not really. They are. I mean, they're all kind of concentrated in sort of the same space, but they're. But there's no no distinct pattern.
Okay.
also, I want to break out those notes that I procured from the manor and look those over again, see if there's any kind of
Which notes?
the notes I stole from what's their name? The Devil Worshippers.
Castle Lanterns?
Castle Lanterns, yeah.
You steal notes from them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were. It was talking about what had happened at the Nettleby Ranch, or was that a different?
That was a
campaign?
different campaign.
Oh, okay.
That was I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm like, I don't want you to think I'm not here for you. Caps.
Quit yelling at me.
We didn't do it. So yeah. But give me a persuasion check now.
Me?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. So just talking with these farmers, you come to realize that that these farmers actually produce they produce oh my god, crops, I guess. they produce crops specifically for one of the noble houses in Waterdeep. Like their farm is actually owned specifically by.
Okay. So there's work in the farm for some nobles.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you find that out.
Alrighty then. And what is the name of these nobles?
The Bella Brontes.
Bella Bronte.
The anti
Okay.
worshippers.
Looking at my notes on the families that were named in that scroll, the Gaxel,
Yeah.
is that one of the families?
No.
Okay. All right, to the Tanners. Now I have questions to ask.
Okay.
Thinking we've stumbled upon a intrigue.
Okay. So when you're to the Tanners, it's a very small operation. The smell just hits you from like like almost a mile away, and as you get closer, you can see that there's I mean, it really is just basically a shack where this dude's working, and as you walk up, he says, "All right now. Yeah, I expect you'll hear about that payment."
What?
Yeah.
I don't recommend
So
that.
close. Yeah.
I don't recommend that.
I'm just thinking it's not worth it. Okay. I mean, we might throw out some spiel and it'll get like $10. It's just.
And then on top of it, we might be pissing off some nobles taking their money.
Yeah. No, actually, we are here about the fire.
Oh, good. Because I don't have any money. That damn fire wiped out my inventory.
Did it now?
Yeah. Oh. He says, so let me guess, you're here on Grashir's behalf to make me an offer to buy the place. Well, I'm not selling.
Grashir who?
And he says, oh, wait, you don't work for Grashir.
No, we're working for the stable.
Oh, for the Bellabrontas.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He says, the gods bless them. They've been a blessing to the field ward ever since they started investing so much money here. He says they're part of the reason I'm still able to stay afloat.
Well, that's good to hear.
He says, have you talked to Savra?
Yes.
And how's she doing?
She's doing well.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Had her mount be a little bit skittish, but, she came out all right.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, nothing she can't handle. I've never seen someone so good with the hippogriffs before.
I thought I was good with it.
Have you ever met the hippogriff before?
It's in my family's nature. This is the mark I was given.
I'm saying.
There's Maddie in the chat.
Yep.
The Bellabrontas. That's Savra's last name. Screaming, don't hurt her.
Burn her?
Kidding. He says yes, Grashir Umphreys. She's been lurking around, trying to buy up my land. She's not only good with hippogriffs. Whoa, whoa. She's been lurking around, trying to buy up my operation for quite some time.
Why don't you just sell it?
Well, where else would I go? I love what I do. Plus, this plot of land was a gift from the Bellabrontas. It seems as though it would be a slight against them to turn my back on my line of work now. Savra's father was the only one who's ever really believed in me.
Oh, somebody
Let's
believes.
see. Somebody's got to.
I don't like this place because I see
You know what?
nothing but animal skins. It's like, can I burn it?
Well, there's a downside to the profession. You know what they use to tan leather in cities, right?
Yeah.
You got to smell that all day. He goes home smelling like that.
Well, I sleep here actually, so this is my home.
Understood. Alrighty then. So Grashir's Umphreys. Alright.
He says, "Oh yeah," she comes down, flashing her shiny baubles and flashing her copious amounts of coin in my face, thinking she can buy me off.
Shiny?
You had me at shiny.
Oh yeah, she's got she's got a big ruby ring that she wears everywhere, and has she doesn't mind flaunting it at all.
Where can I find her?
Well, I don't know where she is. Usually she stops by but once a week to offer to buy my plot of land out.
Has she been by?
She hasn't. Although with the fires last week, I might finally be forced to sell it.
How coincidental.
I wouldn't get in too big of it. Let us see what we can do.
They're going back to my notes. Humphreys, any of the devil worshipping family?
Yes.
How convenient.
Not convenient. Now there's a pattern emerging.
Yeah.
Those are devil worshippers.
What
Worshipping
was the
devils.
other one's name? The first one.
Castellano?
Castellano, sorry.
They're definitely devil worshippers. Them and their shining twins.
Okay.
Everybody talks about the shining twins, but I just like the fact that the kids warmed up the Rav.
But not me as a weasel.
No. But it just shows like what they're used to, that they didn't even pause with Rav.
Freaked out.
The innocence of a child is immeasurable.
It's a remarkable thing, right?
Don't make excuses for these children. I swear to God.
I'm just saying their upbringing must be really disturbing and strict. And
Secretly, their parents were lizard people.
Okay.
It's like the Clintons.
Well, do you mind if we look around?
quickly.
Yeah. Anything in particular you're looking for? Or
Don't know if we're gonna be able to pick up the sulfur smell,
Yeah, you know,
considering the other smells.
I'm not even trying.
I mean, I'll make that investigation roll or a perception roll with disadvantage because I'm not gonna breathe that deep.
I just want to look around the origin and like a general investigation, like, see if there's anything left behind or.
okay, just give me an investigation check then.
I don't have any modifier, so 14.
14. He can show you the burnt pile of his burnt inventory essentially. He had kept it out in a shack, or the place is a shack, but he had kept it out in this like even more ramshackle kind of storehouse. And
It looks like an outhouse without the.
it did have a lock on it, but he said not much good. Not much good. The lock did me. Somehow they still got inside and started the fire anyway.
Was the lock broke?
He says no, they must have pried the boards off the side or something.
Interesting.
Can I do an investigation, see if any boards were pried?
Well, it's pretty much just a pile of ash now.
Yeah, fair. Or they could just poof, be in there.
Or slip through one of the eaves or something, who knows.
Okay.
Or burn their way in from the outside.
All right.
Burn our
Well,
way in and
I
burn
guess
our way out.
we've got everything we need from this location.
Mm-hmm.
No. I went
We've
shiny
already checked
stuff.
the fields, right?
Hmm?
We've already checked the fields.
Yeah, that's the
If
farm.
we figure out who did
The
this and
Bella.
stop them, we
The
might
Bella.
get shiny stuff.
Brontes.
No, this one was shiny stuff.
Or is it
right?
Bella Bronte?
Bella Bronte.
Bella Bronte.
Bella Bronte?
Or Bella Bronte.
Bronte.
Yeah.
Well,
What her shiny stuff.
Curious about
the Humphreys?
Hmm?
The Humphreys?
No, I'm curious about the connection to the bar. But I'm thinking that they have a connection to the Bella Bronte as well.
Okay, well, let's go find out.
Is it nighttime yet? I want to let that bear go. Easy solution. We burn the whole district. Nothing to worry about.
So you wanted to talk to
Tomorrow?
Okay. So Marl, and you wanted to ask him about what?
I guess, what did you have in mind?
I was just curious if they're connected to the Bella office as well.
Okay, yeah, so we'll kind of flash over to you, like talking to him. And just riding that check from before, when you guys warmed up. He doesn't mind talking to you, especially since he knows you're trying to figure out, like, what's going on. And, he'll tell you he'll tell you that he doesn't have any specific connection to the Bellabrontes, but they have been but that family has been a major factor in revitalizing the field ward. They've put a lot of money into the community, and everybody, like all the locals in the field ward, have nothing but positive things to say about them, about the family. So.
Okay. So.
They've even they're even fighting to get like a regular kind of organized guard in the town at night.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think the bar was just a generalized property devaluation thing.
Yeah. So,
A lot less people come here if there's no place to drink.
what do you think? What's our next move? Should we set up some kind of maybe stakeout, or should we go talk to the Bellabrontes? I wouldn't mind trying to catch them in the act.
It's not really catching, it's killing because they can just disappear.
No, we're talking about people that summon them.
Oh.
Remy.
I'm thinking they either summoned them or bound them, and or something to that effect.
So I guess it would be smarter to go straight to the source.
Yeah. I would like to set up a stakeout, but this is happening in broad daylight, so.
We'd have to wait till night to have any success.
Perfect time.
And I would like to see what I can find out about the Humphreys estate, personages, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can totally do that. What is Remy barking at?
I don't know. It might be time for him to come inside. Yeah, okay. You guys can get a game plan together. Go get a dog real quick.
And maybe if we can ambush some Humphreys, we can get some shinies.
Get them. We can get them.
My main concern
Remy.
is I don't want to get on a devil worshipping family's
Bad side.
sites again.
So we have the bear film?
Remy.
So I don't know whether or not I want to tell Bellabrontes what's going on. We might still end the problem,
Just not so we know what's going on.
but just not name the Humphreys.
Fair enough. What I was thinking,
Remy, you aren't a cameraman.
we could lure them in
He's
by having
bona fide.
Anders pretend to be willing to
He's
sell,
bona
and then
fide.
claw them and go.
Well, I don't think there's any of them. I think it's just the Gracious is the only one that's been here.
Fair.
But I mean, if we go, like I said, we go to the Brontes and say it's the Humphreys doing it, you know they're going to respond. Our name's going to get dragged back into it.
Shit. Almost dead.
But I would like to get hold of some shinies.
I would like to
And
help some
coincidentally solve the problem.
Lay down, dude. God, your breath stinks.
It's like, what? I just been outside eating whatever I can find on the ground while my breath stinks.
Eating turds.
So
Fast food nuggets.
okay, so what do you guys want to do? What's the approach here?
So what is the barrier between... So you said this is between the inner walls and the outer walls.
Uh-huh.
So how often, like how many entrances are near this area?
Like to the outside?
To the inside.
Oh, to the inside. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Because I figure somebody's summoning these little devils. They'd have to come in.
Basically just one gate. Yeah, just one gate. That goes in. So I mean, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big chunk of land.
So they could be anywhere once they get in.
Yeah,
So we have to catch them coming in and follow.
that's my thought.
Does anybody know, like, is there any kind of pattern as to when they're being started? What time of night?
Sometimes they'll not really. They like one started early in the morning. One started the one you just saw was in like the mid afternoon. And then two of them have been at night. So. Oh, Remy. Every time Corpo uses this. Oh, I'm waiting for the CS sign. Yeah. Love it, Fluffy. Look at all that. Look at that happy face. But that fluff, though. Yeah, he's got a lot of butt fluff.
He's got an extra dog back there.
Everybody comes over, we give them a small dog. Take one. So, okay. Yeah, so those are the times of the attacks.
Would it be beneficial to maybe for one of us to plant a mole and follow them? Just kind of stake out their manor, and is it just, do they have just like one manor?
Who?
The
Humphreys.
The Humphreys, right?
Oh, the Humphrey. Yeah, but it's not in the field ward. Neither is the Bellabrontons. They don't actually live there.
Yeah, that's what I
Really
figured.
did himself.
So
Let's double smacked it.
I guess we'll just have to hide somewhere by the gate, catch them coming in, and follow them.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to eyeball the Humphreys estate.
Yeah. You want to do that now?
We can.
How much time have we got before?
It's probably early evening now, so you probably got about 4 hours or so before sundown.
That should be enough time.
Hopefully. I mean, these nobles don't hide where they live, so
Also, we don't.
I don't think it'd be hard to find them.
Also, I think in a situation like this, we could split up. Like leave somebody behind just in case.
I'm nose going. I'm not. You want me to do it?
Was that a not it?
Not it.
Okay.
Nose goes.
See, that's where I'm confused. Nose goes.
Well, as
means
in
you
like
are
last one to do the nose goes. No goes. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, the last one to do it goes. But then you said you don't want to stay. So
But it might be.
confused me.
It might be better. It might be on the safe side to not split up, just in case something was to transpire.
well, yeah. Considering something,
I mean, they are a dangerous group of folks.
yeah.
So I turn into a bear, sit next to the bear, and I'll wait with the bear. Kidding.
Considering there just was an attack, I don't know if we're going to see anything else today. Anyway.
That's true. But yeah.
Remember you were following the scent earlier.
Mhm.
Is that something you still wanted to pursue?
Yes. Ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and follow the scent.
Okay.
Maybe that'll narrow our search.
Possibly.
What's the point of turning into a blood hawk if I can't fly?
I mean, indeed. Don't turn into one.
Not wasting my last wild chip that way.
So I heard a great name for a goose. Cobra chicken.
Cobra chicken. Temperament and all.
Can we get a short rest from
And what
this
did you roll beforehand? You had rolled
19.
19, right? Okay. So, but you'd have to go back to being a wolf again. Yeah. If you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Let's do that to have an extra charge. Just
Well, as we're sitting here discussing this, it's going to be about a short rest.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and take a short rest.
Okay. Now wolf. I feel pretty rested.
So with that 19 before, I mean, you can still pick out the scent
Okay.
and follow it if you like.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the hay bales where we actually saw one.
And then go from there.
And then, yeah. Track from there.
It's like the Witcher, that little red aura.
Yeah.
I just did it out of Paramore today.
Oh, was it not awesome?
You didn't like it?
It was. There's so many cutscenes and character changes that like threw off all the decoctions I had taken in preparation and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. If you're trying to do it mechanically, it's not as good.
Yeah. That was my only complaint. Other than that, it was pretty cool.
The scent will lead you back to the stables.
To the stables. I don't know if I'm wanting here. I'm just gonna stay in wolf form. Keep going.
Nothing in there?
That's where it bought me, so I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not going to get out of form.
Yeah. It might be undetectable to the rest of you, but you can smell that these that's kind of sulfur brimstone. The trail kind of leads you here, and now it's just kind of like in the air, like somewhere around the stables.
I just like sit.
It's kind of like later in the evening, at a time when like the like a place like this would normally be like closing up, kind of, and you'll see Sabra, and it looks like she'll come over and she'll just be like, "Hey, did you guys find anything? Like how's the investigation going?"
Well, we got some leads. We're trying to see how they pan out.
Yeah, it's ongoing.
Oh,
But
what have you discovered so far?
little winged creatures are actually setting the fires. But we're not sure why or what their connection to this place is. But we track them here.
And she says,
So I don't know if anything's about to burst into flames.
"Well, I didn't intend on leaving tonight. I was afraid something like that would happen." She says, "If you want to stake out the place for the night with me, you can."
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
She says,
Where'd you get the wolf?
she says, no, she's like shooing the wolf away. Scare the poor beasts again.
You probably will. We'll step over there. Sad wolf.
She says, and so she, while she's kind of hanging out with you guys and you're kind of waiting for something to happen, essentially, she's going to just kind of make it small talk. She says, "Did you guys read? Did you guys see the article in the Wazoo the other day
Which one?
about devil worshippers in Waterdeep?"
I do remember something. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Damn it.
We
you were named.
cleared that matter. That has been resolved.
She says, "I hear the guy that wrote it mysteriously died."
Yeah, I don't think it was a mystery.
I think she's accusing us also.
Now I think she's making the same connection I did.
She says, one of the names in that article is the name of someone who has a very unhealthy interest in some of the property out here.
Oh yeah, the Umphreys. They were named in that article.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that. I kind of got stopped when
She
they
said,
accused one of my friends of providing all this information.
She said, well, when that article came out, a lot of stuff started making sense in my mind with these fires and with Guy Shear's almost ceaseless requests to purchase land out here. She says the poor Tanner, a couple streets over, has just been under constant propositions from her, and then suddenly his inventory mysteriously goes up in smoke. Literally the only way he had to support himself. She says it's no secret that our families don't get along, but devil worshipping and this.
Yeah, it does seem too many dots to refuse connection.
So at this point, the five different fooshes are going to occur. Some in the upper loft, and then some like on the ground. And fires are going to begin to ring out or spawn up within the within the barn. And over each fire, you're going to see one of these tiny little creatures, kind of like hovering over it. Like if you zoom in, it looks really, really impressive. They're like, and they have their wings outstretched and their tails, and they're like, but then you like zoom out, and it's
And
like,
they're like standing next to a lantern, like same size.
really puts it in perspective for you. And then they're just going to then all these little creatures are going to converge onto the party. Meanwhile, the fires, this place is full of like hay and whatnot. The fires are going to begin to spread kind of quickly. The animals are going to start like causing a ruckus. Shit's just going to go to hell in a handbasket real quick. So, what would you guys like to do?
Attack.
Yeah.
Attack what?
The devil.
Okay.
Yeah, you can try and contain the fire if you can, but yeah,
Hunter,
without even
Make it rain.
without even thinking twice, without a second thought, I shoot one.
Okay. Go ahead and take a shot.
Eldritch Blast. See, bonus action hex. Keep forgetting that. Then Eldritch Blast. 11.
17.
17 hits. 11 does not.
Well, of course it doesn't.
Okay, wrong. 17.
Rolled 2 crits on persuasions and investigations. Rolled 6 on attack.
Or 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage. Okay. Yeah, you're going to hit one of these things, and it's immediately going to go down. Then the next one is going to sort of fly. It's going to fly and sort of dive down over you and make an attack on you.
Yeah.
For 23 versus AC.
Miss.
As its little stinger comes out and jabs you just like a scorpion.
For the other half of the bar.
So the stinger itself.
Possible.
D4.
It'd be nice if we
The stinger itself is going to do 6 piercing damage and then make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, nice. 17.
Okay. So take half of 12 poison damage, so 6 poison damage.
6 and 5.
6 and 5.
Okay. Ouch.
Yep. And then you shot one of these things. Another one's gonna kind of swoop down towards you and try to attack you. Maybe the one you missed. For 11 versus your AC.
It's a miss.
Okay. And then yes, Remy. All right. What are you doing?
On the biggest part of the barn,
Okay.
I want to use create, destroy, water, make another rain cloud.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet.
In the
So you
cube.
can get 2 of the fires. You can get 2 of the fires.
Okay.
And that's a concentration and right or
No, it's just instantaneous.
instantaneous. And how long does the rain last?
Waterfalls has a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed fire.
I think it's just a.
Oh, okay, it just happened. Oh, so it extinguishes the fire. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, done. Okay, cool. And then one of the imps is gonna dive at you for 17 versus your AC.
Hit.
For 6 piercing damage, and then making a Constitution saving throw.
Where is my thing? Constitution. I should probably let the computer do this. 7.
Okay, so you'll take the full 11 poison damage.
I'm down.
And then
Did you forget to use any of
I
your hit
forgot
dice?
to use
when you
my
were-
dice. I forgot I got pecked the shit out of.
when did you get pecked?
At the
At
beginning.
the group.
Oh, that's right.
Well, if I never got pegged, I guess I.
That's right. So,
I mean,
I'd have had 1 HP. That's funny.
what did you do on your short rest?
I thought about being a wolf.
thought really hard about it. So, but you would have used you should have used your hit dice, right?
I should have.
So I just go ahead and roll your hit dice now, and then just work that out with your HP or whatever.
Okay, so.
Cap. What are you doing?
5.
Try to use Ray of Frost.
On.
We're little dudes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was like,
Let's be honest.
what?
Just
You're an arcane
like
trickster.
music.
Yeah, you're an arcane trickster, right?
Yes. 20.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
14 altogether. So,
1 damage.
so I
Okay.
have 9 HP left.
And something else happens, right, with the Ray of Frost?
On a hit, it takes 1d8 damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Alright, so its speed is reduced. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And then Savra is going to sort of run towards one of the fires, one of the ones that started like where the animals are, and she's going to run towards the fire, and she's going to start trying to like let the animals out, like free the animals. And
People know revolution.
it's gonna hit her.
Fly creatures.
Let's see here.
You hate me, fucker.
Alright, cool. So it's gonna hit her. She'll roll. She will fail her Constitution saving throw. And so that's what, 5, 6, 6 poison damage, and then 4, 7. Oops, 13. So 13 damage altogether. Is another one of these things swoops down and is attacking her. While she's trying to free some of the animals. And Derek?
Bonus action, I'm going to move my hex to the one that's attacking her.
Okay.
And then attempt to blast it.
Oh, wait, was your hex on someone that died?
No. Oh, so, yeah, it's got to die first. Okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah. So the one that he shot
Mhm.
is getting back up off the ground. It looks like hell, but it's still alive. Like it's like just barely alive.
Okay. Was that the one I hexed?
I don't know.
Yeah. I hexed one of them. I don't remember which one.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Can you just move it, or do they have to?
I
die
think they have to die, and then I move it.
first? Okay, 1, 2. Because I don't think any of the
What's
other
one of
ones
those ones
actually
that's like a bonus
have gotten
action?
hit yet, have they?
No.
Okay.
The one I hexed did not get hit. I know that much.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if you just want to pick one at random. Because I did.
For the hex?
Yeah.
It can be the one that's on her. I don't care. That was just my big dramatic reveal. It's this imp rising up from the ashes. But if you want the hex to be on the one that she's got, I don't care.
Okay, that's fine. 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That is a hit. And it certainly is.
Ooh. 1 point away from max damage. 13 force, 5 necrotic.
Yeah, this thing just goes, and it like flies out and like hits the wall in the back, creates like a perfect like imp-shaped hole, and then just disappears out the other side.
Nice.
So Savra's gonna look back over, and over the roar of the flame, she's gonna yell, "Thanks, thanks for not hitting me."
And that was the one on Cat?
Yeah, that was the one on
Savra.
The one that's trying to open the door, get the animals out.
Barthol.
The one that's going to pay us.
I'm going to
Gonna pay this one she did.
kind of move in between like some hay and a raptor, try to get some kind of cover,
Okay.
and shoot the one on Cat. 25,
That's a hit.
16 plus 7, I think. Or
It's 23.
23, sorry. I never learned to do math.
I never learned.
For 6 piercing damage.
6. Alright, that's the one on the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I should have hit the one that got back up. Fuck.
Surprise.
Forgot about that.
Well, that one certainly hasn't forgotten about you, and it's going to fly on over to where you're at and try to jab you with its tail.
You got
more water.
It will critically miss. I guess it hits the beam instead.
I can take an extra hit.
So,
Because I have a plan.
so that's that one. The other one
Remember,
that
I
was
still have potions
that
on my belt.
before is going to instead
Just
go
wanna say-
over and pester Derek.
I have a.
For
section he used to build, so.
crit miss, yes, yeah, crit miss. For 14 versus AC?
Miss.
Alright, cool, yeah, so it's going to come over and start bothering you. And then Hunter, back to you.
Could I get the rest of the fire if I did the rain again?
You could get another portion of the fire, but not the one where the animals are.
Could I get it to give a good exit kind of thing? Or, like, to help her get more of the creatures out?
So there's 2 other fires that are kind of close together, like up on the loft. You could put those out, and then but then the other fire where the animals is like a separate ordeal. You'd have to choose one zone or the other.
Loft or animals.
Animals.
Okay.
Going druid on this. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use the healing spirit. Cast the healing spirit.
Okay. Is that a spell?
Yeah.
So you can only cast one. Is that a bonus action or a?
Bonus action.
Right. So so you can only cast one spell
Per round.
per round.
Per round. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Unless it's a cantrip, right?
Unless it's a cantrip. Yeah.
Right. If we get back in.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have any that's for that. Alright. I'm good.
And then
Right.
the imp that is in love with you is gonna give you a kiss. For 22 versus AC.
Totally miss.
For 7 piercing damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
16, but if it's more than 2 hit points,
It's
I'm
more
down.
than 2. Yeah, it's like 12.
Dude.
Or the save would be 6.
He blows me a kiss.
And you
I'll
just
fall
like
over.
right in the back of your neck. You go down.
I could have stopped the fires.
And then
Oh, you're not out yet.
so Hunter
Throws it at me.
and then Cat.
We'll try Ray of Frost again.
Okay,
22.
is a hit.
For 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. Oh, that's the one that's on you, right?
Yes.
So Bartham hit that with an arrow earlier. So that So that one, you're going to freeze it, and it's going to fall to the ground and just shatter.
Nice.
Do one more. It's inside.
And then give me everybody give me a perception check real quick.
Oh wait, I'm down.
I got smoke in my eye.
Oh yeah.
From me.
Oh god, it was almost 19, but we rolled over onto a 9.
22.
She crit.
So well and whatever else roll. What'd you roll?
4.
So this is perfect because you would crit because this is exactly what you would see. You see a glimmer like from the firelight. You see a shiny glimmer, almost as like a flashing red stone in the corner of your eye, as another figure steps into the stables. A robed figure with a with like a horned like devil mask and a big flashy red ruby on their finger, and the figure is going to be stepping towards Savra. Savra looks up and doesn't seem completely surprised, and even over the roar of the flame, you can mouth out the words that she speaks. She says Grashir, and kind of quizzically, but like she kind of knows. And Grashir is going to attack for a critical miss, and then Savra is going to attack for also a miss. But they're basically grappling. The fire is gone, right? You put up the fire over there.
Oh yeah.
So no fire.
All but the loft.
Yeah. So they're kind of grappling in front of the animal
Is
cage.
Grashir a woman?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a cat fight.
I'm picturing Star Wars. It just got two swords going back and forth.
And you can see, and you can also see, because you see everything, that she has this dagger in her hand, and when she went to stab Savra with it, that got you tripped the miss, but it had this like crackle of necrotic energy around it. Yeah.
Anti-shiny. Just as cool.
Sometimes it can get you more shiny.
Well, and when she made the attack, the crackle seemed to go away momentarily. So, back to Derek.
I am running over to Hunter and administering a potion.
Okay.
Shoves it down my throat.
Eight hit points.
8 hit points.
Nice.
And I'm shielding him. And just going, last fire.
There's fire.
Fire in the loft. Cast it from the ground. I got you.
Okay, so how many devils are left?
Rain dance.
How many devils?
We dispatched
I think it was
3.
three.
1, 2, 3 are left, I believe.
Yeah, I think
Is
one's
the-
wounded and
Is the one that popped back up still up? He's the one that just attacked me, so I'm going to hit him
Okay,
and put him down
Alright.
if I can. For 20.
that's a hit.
Alright. For 6 damage.
Yeah, he as he crumples to the ground, he's got the arrow through his chest, and then as he like falls, he leaves this trail of smoke, like curling smoke, in his wake. And when the arrow hits the ground, just the arrow hits the ground. And it's
That's
just gone.
awesome. I love it.
And then and then the other imp who was on who was giving Hunter a hard time is now going to give you a hard time. Right.
Thank you.
To no avail though for 14 versus AC.
miss.
Okay. And
What counts as a bonus action?
and then Hunter.
I want to do that rain again.
Okay.
Well, I could actually. No.
And then you can stand up.
Yeah.
He's always laying there like.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Oh!
Oh, like stand behind him and go, rain.
Rain. As rain begins to fall and extinguishes the flame up in the loft. And then cat. Let's see, how many imps do I have left? Yeah, I think I have 1.
2 imps left.
2 imps left.
Destroy
Fun.
the bomb.
Yeah. 2.
Me and Hunter.
And Christian.
Can I run up and try to ice knife her?
Go for the backstab. She's
engaged.
Or is that too far away?
It's not too far away because it's a range. I think it's a ranged spell.
Mm-hmm.
But
Would she get sneak attack for Sabra? Would she get sneak attack for Sabra?
Oh yeah. If you wanted to run up and attack with another weapon,
Yeah,
like a weapon.
I could do that.
Okay.
So the ice knife is a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, well, so
Or the-
you wouldn't get that with your spell.
Yeah.
You don't get the sneak attack.
Okay,
with,
so I have to
a
use
weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can do that. 17.
Okay. 17 is a. Sorry, which one did you want to do that on? Grishir?
Yeah,
Okay.
with the shiny stuff.
Still stab Sabra anyway.
17 is a hit.
Oh, blinded.
So that one is 9 damage.
Okay.
Plus your sneak attack.
Plus your sneak attack.
Oh,
Should be
2d6. Extra 3 damage.
So 12 damage altogether?
Yes.
Okay.
nice.
And then if you want to do your second attack.
I use my dagger. That one is 21.
Is it a hit?
And that's for 6 damage.
6 damage. Very nice. Good damage.
Woo!
That's 9 damage.
That's a lot of damage. And then,
You just come in like.
so you said there was an imp on Hunter and then an imp on who?
Derek.
Derek. Okay, cool. So an imp on Hunter, imp on Derek.
But I'm trying to draw the attention.
So basically,
Right,
both
so
of them-
there's 2 on you, right? Yeah, because you're saying that. So this other one is going to hit you for 24 versus AC.
That's a miss.
Okay. Maybe in current Golden Company. For 7 piercing damage from the stinger, and then give me a Constitution saving throw.
5.
For 13 poison damage.
So 7 piercing, 13 poison.
Mm-hmm. And then Sabra is going to, she's going to say something to the effect of, "You dirty bitch!" She's going to attack and
I could have made it.
hit, I believe. No? Ooh, no, she's going to just miss. So she takes out her sword and she goes to attack the Grashir, and then Grashir just barely dodges out of the way. Now Grashir is going to have you make a dexterity saving throw, and then she will conjure up a this demonic looking like mace wrapped in like barbed wire, and it's gonna like appear behind Sabra.
I used that, right?
Why didn't I ever think of that?
Dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you're gonna take some damage. You're gonna take a grand total of
Ouch.
of one radiant damage. And then the spectral mace will miss Sabra. And yeah, so and then we're back to Derek.
Yeah. Bonus action moving the hex to one of the ones on me.
Okay.
The one that just stung me.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah.
And Elder Blast. 14.
14 will hit, I believe. Yes, that'll hit.
Nice. For 9 force, 2 necrotic.
Okay, 9 force, 2 necrotic, and it like you hit it with the force of your bolt, and it just implodes on itself into like a smoky kind of like.
Smoke ring.
Yeah.
Nice.
Barthol.
All right, just one left. I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow.
And I'm just going to point at Cat.
Oh, maybe not.
Like, so hunters can see.
15.
15. Okay. 15 will hit.
Still one damage. Oh god.
Oh, 4 damage.
Just put
Ooh,
a
4
cut
damage.
on her hair.
Okay.
Cut her hair unevenly.
And then that one is going to
Let me fix that.
that one is going to leave Derek in the dust for a moment and instead fly over towards you. It's going to kind of like torpedo towards you. It kind of dodges your arrow and then continues towards you for an 8 versus your AC.
No, that's no.
And then that will be that. Hunter. Your wife is in a
How far away is she?
fight. Close enough.
Okay. I want to use Scorching Ray.
Oh, okay.
She must be putting out fires.
It's direct.
Don't miss.
So I get 3. Can't miss all 3, right?
You only need to miss 1.
I crit miss on 1. 14 and 18 for the other 2.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
Yes, he did.
14 and 18, those will both hit. The critical miss, of course, will miss.
Oopsie. 2d6 for... You want to roll the other 2? Thank you, computer. 4... Wow, you did way better than I did. 11 damage. Fire damage.
11 fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back off my wife! You and the barn are gonna die!
Fun?
The other barn! Boom just pops out of nowhere. What?
Alright, let's see here.
Get him,
Alright,
Cat.
Hunter, yeah, Cat.
I won't be able to do sneak attack again, would I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
awesome.
person's right there. With
Yeah, because as long as you have an ally standing next to them, kind of like giving you somewhat of a distraction, but they don't have to be doing anything in particular. They can just be standing there.
They could literally just be
They
getting
can
stabbed by
they can be
them.
making breakfast. You can still.
Still get it. Okay, awesome. We got 14.
14. Okay. 14 will hit.
Yay.
Yes.
So 10 damage.
Now is this lethal?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
It's always lethal.
She came in wearing a devil mask. I mean,
Cat never pulls her sword out.
Digs deeper.
She don't pull punches.
All right. Yeah. So you will run her through. The spectral mace will disappear. She will
almost
sort of
touching her.
like the her full body weight will collapse on back towards you.
Ew.
Oh, god.
as she dies in your arms.
hey. All her pockets are right next to you.
I'm taking
Just
everything
saying.
shiny.
Is she wearing that ring?
Yeah. She is.
She's just like, oh no, I'm stuck under here.
Oh god! Help me yet.
Before she even hits the ground, the ring is gone. The coin purse is gone. The deed to her estate is gone.
Anything shiny on her, gone.
She never existed before the staff.
So Sabra is just like, thank God you guys were here. She says, she rips off the mask and confirms that it is indeed Grashir. And she says, "That bitch." She says,
Oh.
She says, she looks up at you guys and she says, "You don't think that if the article was true about her, that it was true about the others, do you?"
It's the way it's
Makes
looking.
sense.
She says, "I only wish that we could have figured out why she was so fixated on buying the Tanner's property out here. And hopefully she's the only one."
Well, it's apparent this property has some kind of devilish value.
It's devilishly charming.
Can I see that map?
Can I see it? Cat's already wearing it.
Yes.
Is it a shiny mask or is it?
No, not really. It's
Okay.
like,
Oh, it's on the
You
ground
can
then.
have it.
It's like those.
I heard John laughing in the background.
It's like those. It's like an Oni mask almost. Like
Rav would be wearing it.
She can get a turn.
Still have plenty of masks later.
All right.
and Savra will say, "You guys can stay here. I'll go. I'll make the trip up to the city and get the guard, get the town guard or the city guard."
Alright, before we do, rain cloud for the rest of the fire.
No, you did that.
Yeah, you already did that.
What about the loft?
Yeah, you got
That
it.
was what you did when you woke
That
up.
was I'm bleeding.
I mean, we could hang out with that healing spirit. Nah.
Feels so much better. Blood.
What does that do?
It's a 1d6 a round for 10 rounds.
Okay.
Should we
I
take
could
a
use some of
souvenir
that.
for Rag?
Rav will have all the souvenirs she wants.
This is a whole
He
body.
rolls it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Will you down? Oh, yeah.
It's bloody. Well, not quite, but pretty close to blood.
So it can only affect one person per round.
Right.
I don't know how you want to split that up.
You guys will have ample time though. It's going to take her a little bit to get up to the
As
city.
soon as I know she's gone,
Yeah, she's going to take one of the hippogriffs now.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
I am thoroughly checking out the body.
Okay.
Looking for like any marks or tattoos, journal notes, anything like that.
Right.
That's probably on the
So
floor.
you will do a very thorough search.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if there's any. I've heard stories about witches having marks when they serve devils in very hidden places, so I'm checking all the private stuff.
Oh.
Right. So she
help?
she doesn't appear to have any of these like marks on her or anything like that. Nothing like without the mask on. Nothing about her outward appearance would really suggest that she's involved in any kind of like devil worship or whatever.
But now she's naked.
And besides the
Have a good night.
have a good night, Balloon.
Good night, Balloon.
Thank you very much for the luck.
I'll take that one.
We'll say though among the jewelry that she has, maybe she has like a talisman that catches your eye.
Would you let me look at the jewelry?
If I could have it back, yes.
I will tell you, I'm just looking for insignias or some type of.
But give me a religion check.
You get your hit point back.
Oh.
I give you 3 hit points, so you get your hit point back.
Thank you.
All 3 of them.
16.
You get 5. You get 1.
So she will have a small talisman on her, and it's very decorative. And if you weren't particularly looking for anything, you wouldn't notice these patterns in it. But sort of nested within like a more intricate pattern, you can see 3 inverted triangles arranged in a long triangle, which you recognize as a symbol of worship to Asmodeus.
No. No, what does that look like?
3 nesting triangles. I don't know exactly what that's what he's describing as.
Right, yeah. So it would look like shoot, is it 3 inverted triangles?
Is it the actual symbol of Asmodeus?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to sketch this pattern down. Or get a rubbing. One or the other. And then I'm going to put her clothes back on her.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get it right before you put the clothes back in.
It's it looks like
I'm sorry. You knew you were going to.
What?
You knew I was going to make
Oh, yeah.
looks kind of like that. I don't know if you can see that, but
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, so that's what you will find, and by the time Savra comes back with the city with some city watch people, did you guys still want to be hanging around or?
I do not.
I mean, your adventurers, you were hired for a job, so like.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. So they'll arrive. They'll look at the evidence and look at the body, and they'll and let's see. There's
That's a cool ass symbol. I like that.
Copies right up there.
I need to look something up real quick.
Oh, and before I give you the trinket back, I'll be like, this is probably not something you want to
Where, probably.
publicly sell.
I wasn't gonna sell it.
It's a trophy.
It's shiny. I'm gonna keep it. I have like a little chest. I just put a bunch of jewelry and shiny.
Don't say
objects.
chest in front of the dragon.
I have a box, a fancy box.
Don't say fancy.
It's also shiny.
Don't say shiny. I have this box, right? It's a good box.
It's a very good box.
Full of good boxes.
So what are you doing with the honking ass ruby ring?
Oh, she wearing that. Don't worry. What do you know? Somebody got you a better ring again.
I just had to stab them for it.
It's like I want to heat metal on the ring.
Ouch!
I want to put like an H on the bottom of it.
Okay. Can I take off my finger first?
Nope.
I'll put that hit point back on.
Well, it depends how long do you wear it. How long does it take me to take that H out? Because it's 2d8 per round.
All right, so
Oh yeah, we can't disappear. We won't get paid.
yeah, so
So is this considered a short rest, or?
yeah, so when the city watch shows up, Sabra will explain everything to them. They will
Should an M-shaped hole.
right, yeah. Yeah, and so the guard will kind of shrug at that. He says, well, devil worship in Waterdeep. Well, I don't like it. It's not technically illegal, so there's nothing we can do about that. However, the destruction of property and the assault on and then putting your lives in danger, obviously. I'm afraid I'm afraid we're a bit at an impasse here. Murder of a noble within the city limits is punishable by death. Now, obviously, this was in self-defense, so your sentence will likely be reduced to a hefty fine and perhaps a suspension or a 10-day exile from the city. But and then Sabra will step forward.
Poor notice we're the Bronze Company.
And Sabra will. He's kind of rattling off what's going to happen to you guys. And Sabra will step forward and says, she says, they killed the imps. I killed Grishir. I killed Grishir.
I was going to take heat for this one.
And
I was, because I did the fire.
and they kind of look at each other and they're just like, well, nobles killing nobles. It's no business for the city watch. He says, of course we'll have to make a full report, but perhaps a higher power than us will decide what to do. And they'll nod and say goodnight and be on their way.
Alright. Cool. Is your healing thing still going or no?
Let's just say you're healed at this point. I mean,
Okay. I didn't know if I needed.
And then the Tarrasque comes out. So the Sabra says, thank you so much for, she says, I cannot tell you how glad I am that you guys were here tonight and you guys were able to help me and save my animals and save my life.
Well, I don't know that this will be the last of your problems.
She says, I don't know either, but we will have round-the-clock security around the stables at least, and if we can afford it, around the entirety of the field ward. And maybe this is just the thing that we need to get the city watch more involved out here.
Okay. I'll hand her a business stone and be like, you can
Business stuff.
contact us directly. If you have any further
And no
problems.
pun intended. Thank you for taking the heat.
And she laughs long and hard about this, and she says, "Oh, you're so funny. You're a really lucky woman. You got yourself a real catch here."
Finally somebody says that.
Can I roll insight?
She's full of shit. I don't even need to insight. I know she's lying. Leave this fucking loser.
I mean, you were instrumental in saving the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Or at least not her property. So she might have a warm spot for you.
She's laughing and kidding.
All right, and then
Just remember, I killed that person. Do another.
Oh, sorry. I distracted them with fire.
and then she says,
So, note to group. Non-lethal on nobles.
Yeah.
What's
At
not
least-
lethal mean?
We'll get you one of those blackjack things.
She's not hurting.
That just means when they're down to like their last breath, you can like hit them on the head with a butt ear.
"Right, yeah." Although even assaulting a noble in Waterdeep is enough to get you
Hefty fun.
the death sentence.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty
Well,
hefty
we're
fun.
nobles now, ain't we?
No.
I can just disguise myself. It'll be okay.
Disguise yourself as what?
Okay.
Another node?
She was saying something? Because the next thing I gotta say is just between the group.
What's she saying to me? I can't remember. Well, there's the matter of your payment, but we'll get that squared away. But you can say whatever you need to say.
Oh, just. It's like, okay, so. Like, as soon as she's out of earshot. Alright, so no witnesses when they're attacking a noble.
So do what I did last time?
Yeah, the law is harsh. So I'm gonna get the code up.
If you burn all the evidence, there's no evidence.
That's why I have you.
That's why I married you.
You get rid of my.
Sound like you could get away with it outside the city limits.
Here, follow me right through this gate. Stop. You see, officer, I did it outside.
Wondering if we should.
Crimes against lords, officials, and nobles. Assaulting or impersonating a lord, death. Assaulting or impersonating an official or noble, flogging, imprisonment, and a fine up to 500 gold. Blackmail, 10 years. Exile up to 10 years. Bribery or attempted bribery of an official, 20 years and a fine up to double the bribe amount. Murder of a lord, official or noble, death. Using magic to influence a lord without consent, imprisonment up to a year, and fine or damages up to 1,000 gold.
Alright, we're up to speed.
Don't charm
arson,
anyone anymore.
Death.
Oh.
Or hard labor.
Or hard labor?
Or hard labor.
Oh, okay. I'll take hard labor for
fencing stolen goods, fine equal to the value of the stolen goods. Forgery of an official document, flogging and exile for 10 summers.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to find ourselves a good fence.
A discreet fence.
Very discreet fence.
All the shiny stuff is in her
theft,
box, so we got to convince
imprisonment up
her.
to a 10-day, hard labor up to 1 year, or fine equal to the value of stolen goods.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop stealing shit.
Nah, I get away with it.
You just can't do business cards anymore.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Luckily,
business
she
cards.
hasn't been caught
That's true.
doing anything of value.
But once, and that got me a bard.
Well, that wasn't. I mean, what's the monetary value of an invitation? So,
Well, I also tried to sneak some of his coins from his hat.
hard-earned coin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
in fairness, that orb was given to her.
I don't know. I guess a case could be made either way, whether or not an invitation to a noble's banquet is
Stealing from the noble.
is a
official document.
or or forging that is an official forging official document.
I can see a lord.
Found
That's a
it.
great area.
I can see a lord arguing it.
We could get a good lawyer.
So the payment. Let's see what
Easy with
they say.
persuasion.
One muggle.
Is what's his name? The bard again?
Which one? Flume?
No,
Quasar?
Quasar. Is he a noble?
No.
Thank God I can kill him.
Yeah. So Sabra is very thankful. She will give you guys 500 gold for each of you.
All right, so that's 125 apiece.
So and she also warns you. She's going to do what she can to kind of keep this out of the
Ears.
out of the press, essentially, or she's not going to go and say anything. She recommends that you do the same and exercise extreme caution
Oh yeah, we don't.
when dealing with,
What are we talking about?
especially since the castle lanterns were on that list.
Right.
She exercises extreme caution when dealing with the castle lanterns.
Holy shit!
Cat's rich.
What?
And it goes up to like 67 there.
Mm.
So are we
So
gonna?
did everybody get their 125?
Do we want to keep that in a collective?
That's up to you.
I feel like we should, but that's up to y'all.
Probably the rogue doesn't want to.
Oh, come on, you know you got more than that in your pocket already.
Maybe.
I mean, we do have expenses.
You got that nice ring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving
And
up.
whatever gold she had on her. And
I'm saving up for a license.
Which altogether was about 1,500 gold. The ring itself is 1,000.
Oh my god.
yeah, so don't get greedy over it.
Don't go try to sell it yet. Not until we get a good fence.
Okay.
A good fence.
Well, that could be a fun break out of jail kind of break out of the hard labor camp.
Alright, so who wants to contribute to the group fund?
I'll contribute.
Why are you so sad?
I want a bear license. I've been trying to save up. Nobody gives me tips as a horse
Oh
waiter.
yeah. Before we end the night, though, what are you gonna do about that bear?
Free it.
Probably not tonight. I'll try the spell slots and such.
I can help.
You're going to need some animal friendship, obviously.
I have a short rest, so I can do that. One short rest, I get that back.
Huh.
Benefits of my race.
And Derek, the entire time he's in the stables, the animals are like the hippogriffs are like.
Yeah, that's why I left.
Yeah, they're just not. It's like it's uncanny. They are disturbed.
What'd I do? Or is it just that smell like fire?
You rubbed them the wrong way. I don't know what to tell you.
So what do you guys want to do?
Save that bear.
Okay, how so?
Start off with animal friendship, so wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, so when you go there, the tavern is just as lively now as it was then. And there's actually a group of people around the tree where the bear is. And they're like taunting it, they're like seeing how far they can run in and then run back out before the bear like chases them back out and stuff.
I have an idea.
They're
Just set it free.
No, I have a better idea. I'm gonna earn this bear.
how so?
Is the owner there?
Yeah.
I
Around.
bet I can walk up to that bear and touch it without it hurting me. And if I do, I get to send that bear outside the
He
gate.
says that bear ate 16 loggers in one go.
And I bet he won't lay a claw on me.
He says,
Spicy.
He's a 20 on his saving.
and he looks at Kat and he says, "This is your wife, eh?"
I'm not betting the wife, I'm betting my life.
I'm just saying, she's not that bad of a looker to where you need to throw yourself into the bear pit, boy. But still, however bad things are, there's still hope for you.
I'm telling you, if I
You
can,
couldn't have fucked up that bad.
if I can walk up and pet this bear, it's free. Is it?
He says,
If it starts
he
growling,
says,
it's really fucked
and
up.
what if you don't?
Then I'm gonna get bit.
He says, but what's in it for me?
I got. Where's it? 9 gold. And a quarter staff that you can have.
He says,
And whatever's left on my body when it kills me, you can have.
he says, what about that there ring?
No.
Right.
Good luck with that.
I ain't got nothing to do with her right now.
Currently,
She's not my wife when it comes to this. Can I have that 125 back for just a moment?
Yeah.
125 gold.
All right. So,
Wisdom saving throw from the bear.
oh yeah.
Even if you don't even have to tell me, I'm just going to immediately after do speak with animals so I can try to talk to it while I walk up.
Do you want to cast that first? And then,
Yes.
So I cast speak with animals first, and then
Yeah.
cast the other one.
So I'm going to be like, dude, I'm going to get you out this fence where you can eat as many lumberjacks as you want.
And she says, I don't want to eat lumberjacks. I just want to get back to my den. My children.
Is your den outside the fence?
He has children.
Sheep.
She says, my home is in the forest, which they were chopping down. They got too close to my babies. Also, I was a bit peckish.
At least you're honest. So I look at him like, you're a dumbass. The lumberjacks were near its den.
And he says, "Oh, I don't care. I just bought it for a discount. I was gonna eat it, but I don't know how to carve the damn thing."
So I'm gonna look at the bear and be like, look, I will take you to your cubs, and we will take you and your cubs outside the fence where no one will bother you. And if the lumberjacks come, you get free food again. Sound like a deal?
Give me a persuasion check. Now, if you would like to cast Animal Friendship first,
Yes.
that would give you advantage, right?
Yes, I'd like to do that.
16.
She don't believe a fucking word.
She's a little wary.
Why's my mouse not working? I think my computer froze.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's literally right there.
What is it? Your, what are you looking at? Your persuasion?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Alright,
It just
what's your
went
name
through.
again? Hunter?
Hunter.
Oh, wow, I don't have you on mine.
Where is your mouse at?
I got
Right
it.
there.
You got it?
Oh, no, now it was.
Hey,
After all that.
it was frozen.
Your persuasion
It's frozen.
is 0.
Oh,
Did you unplug me by accident?
no.
You get no modifier.
That's back.
I get no modifier? Oh, wait. Not a mage. You gotta be fucking
Don't you
kidding.
get? No, doesn't matter. I was gonna say, don't you get that?
I just
1d4?
crit missed.
No. Okay.
I just toss him the gold, like, you know what?
Oh, goodness.
I know what's gonna happen. Wow.
Yeah.
I was even pretty convincing for myself, if I do have to say.
Not convincing enough, apparently.
That doesn't mean she likes you.
What does kit mean?
Huh?
She calls me Kit.
Yeah.
What is that? What's
Kit
the story there? Kit Kat. Oh. Oh.
So
like
yeah,
a pet
so
name.
the bear just kind of like stares at you like she doesn't trust you. She doesn't trust any of these humanoids, and she just
Bucks off.
kind of like looks at you sadly and resigns to her fate.
Oh.
You have the ice knife, right?
Yeah.
Just cut the damn rope.
Here's a dagger.
I don't want you to be seen doing it. Wait, you have mage hand. Untie it.
Invisible mage hand.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Okay, I'll
Let
do
me
that.
get the fuck out of here. Before you do that.
So we're gonna start walking away, and I'm just gonna toss him the gold.
I'm not walking anywhere. I'm gonna try some animal.
Animal handling for the bear.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like a trained animal. It's like a wild animal.
Okay.
What's the goal? Just to like.
Just to calm her and
Listen to me.
basically guide her with food.
Mm-hmm.
And so, give her a little bit of food and then kind of guide her towards the outer gate.
I wonder if animal handling would work on Yaga.
Or can we convince you to give me advantage if he pulls out a fish for me?
Yeah, domesticated animal or... I don't think persuasion would work, but I'm still going to try. Hopefully, since she's talking, it won't be... Or since he...
I'm
Communicating.
communicating.
Well,
Just
so
leave it.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you help, and then you can roll with advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Because I got the Outlander, so I figured.
You know what? Touch it. Okay. It worked. 11?
11?
Advantage.
Yeah, so 11 will do. A DC 10, I think, is enough to...
Okay.
Or probably a DC 5 would have been enough to get...
Of course.
So you want to go see your children again?
Yeah. Alright, so I walk up, cut it, grab my gold out of his hand, and take her to the cubs and then to the gate.
Okay, yeah. So you can walk her to the gate. And thanks for an entertaining evening. I have to head to work. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good night, T. Diddy.
Good night,
Thank you so much.
Diddy.
I will accompany him.
Okay, yeah. You guys take her to the gate. She'll turn to you and she says,
I was going to accompany you to the den.
To the den.
"Oh, all the way to the den."
Yeah.
They-
We gotta get the cubs first. I don't feel right not getting the
Okay,
cubs
yeah.
first.
Well, I don't know if we're going to get the cubs. I just want to make sure she makes it there.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, once you get to the gate, she says, she'll say that I know my way from here. And she kind of sits down and she says, thank you for restoring my trust.
Oh, he had the fish.
Meat, nuts, berries. I'll leave some for her. So
She
she can have
says,
some strength.
perhaps one day I I shall return the favor.
Thank you. That's 2 bears that would be a favor, and you still won't let me have a bear at the bar as she's walking away. Speaking in bear, so you don't understand me.
Do you really want a bear in this town with the way these dicks treat bears?
At least the polar bear, so we can put it in the AC. Which is just me making it rain in one corner.
Playing snow.
In a 5-foot cube, because it takes more. Okay, you got a point. We're still getting a license. We'll just be smaller than a bear.
Get a
If
cup.
you want to get a license for something else,
Flying
Like
snakes.
a cat.
I mean, but you're just hung up on this bear thing.
what is it with the bear in the bar? Like, what is the?
I've always wanted a dancing bear. My family had a dancing bear.
So get one for your house.
We have the same house.
Oh, you live there?
I hope. I've been sleeping in the corner of her room.
In the corner?
She makes me turn into a cat, so she has a
Quite an
cat.
insight into the...
Because she has night stabs, and I don't like it.
Night stabs.
She uses mage hand to take the blanket. It's just a horrible sight. Stab, 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 blanket. Repeat. Every morning I have to heal myself.
You have to
Were you
pick another
keeping your
long
125?
dress.
You're welcome to.
Here's your 125. Thank you.
It's your 125.
It's your 125. It's a group 125.
I mean, we got like 650 in the group fund so far.
Do I need a license for a cat?
Hmm?
Do I need a license for a cat? Alright, I want to find a cat on the way home.
Easy enough to do. They're like rodents. They're everywhere.
And it'll get rid of the rats. Perfect.
Alright, and I believe...
Maybe you get like one of those big cats.
When you guys...
Not like lion and tiger size, but you know, like the halfway point.
Right. Oh,
Like a bobcat. Small bobcat or something like that.
Just shave the whiskers off now.
when you guys head back to the tavern, the night is winding down. They're pretty much closing up and cleaning. And as you go in, there's still that smell hanging in the air.
What is that?
I don't even need to be able to scroll.
Just kind of lingering. And then Barthol!
Yes.
Oh, look! Something to do. Something to do over there.
Oh, hey, Yagra. How are you?
I'm gonna get dinner.
We're both behind the bar, like.
Oh, good. And then like when you go outside the bar, and you can still hear her kind of like talking, like, and she's just talking your ear off, like.
Well, you came. It's so late. Why didn't you come
I've
earlier?
been waiting. I've been waiting since the tavern opened this evening.
That's kind of sad.
Well, we've only just got back. Perhaps we can.
I think we should really have that talk.
Yes. Well, I think you should sit down.
Okay.
Yagra, you're a really nice person.
I think you're a really nice person too.
In
fact, I've never met anyone who's so nice to me.
That's
Normally, men run from me, screaming out of fear, which normally I like, but I've just been so lonely for so long. And now that I've met you and we've just connected on such a deep level, I just feel like
This poor
there
girl
can't
from
be
River
anyone
Park.
else out there for me.
well.
She's gonna
Here's
curse you at the
here's
end of
the
this.
problem. I've recently discovered
You're gay.
that I'm not really so into the female persuasion.
Give me a deception check.
Deception.
With advantage.
Because she already thought it anyway.
12 plus persuasion.
Deception.
Oh, deception.
Yeah.
She rolls perception. This.
12.
So, okay, so she says, that's all right. I kind of figured it anyway. I mean, there were some nights where I just, I don't know, just felt like you weren't quite into it.
And it's not.
I understand now that it wasn't because of me. It was because of you. But I'm glad that you've been able to accept yourself for who you truly are.
Well, let's not tell anybody, but
Mum's the word.
we could still be great friends.
I would like that. I would like to be good friends with you.
Anything you need, anytime.
Can I roll perception to see if I hear this?
No, you don't.
No. We specifically left.
I have my ear to the door. Let's be for real.
We're not even in the tavern. We're outside.
She's still there. She comes out and tells everybody, Bart's gay! The whole staff is outside smoking.
But in this town, it's one of those things. I'm just going to have to keep it under wraps. I trust you.
She says, well, that's not true. There's a gentleman's club over at the Yawning Portal.
Oh,
That's what
I
that is.
didn't know that. Okay. Well, anyway, my reputation here in Waterdeep.
Hell, I could even possibly get you in with, I could even put in a good word with you for you with Davil.
Oh, I thought Bloom was the gay one.
Huh? No, Flute's not gay.
Bloom's not gay?
No.
He's just very flamboyant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's metrosexual.
Flu just pops up from behind the bar. What do you mean?
I told you I'm drowning in puss.
As a cat rolls over the bar.
But as far as it goes, I mean, we can if you're ever having one of those lonely nights, we can still work something out.
No, it just wouldn't be the same.
Okay.
Knowing that you don't really enjoy it. But this is good. Thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome.
You'll make some gentleman very happy one day.
Well, I don't know about that. But
Smash.
I'm really glad you understand.
Yeah, and she'll head out.
Okay. That's only going to make more problems later.
You're the reason we can't come back to this town.
Oh shit! What was the chat saying? What was the chat saying?
This is the orc ladies.
Oh, they,
Oh, it sounded like
he's asking if we're still talking to the bear.
This is the orc lady he slept with. How sad.
Glad I didn't hear that far, Tom. I lost a little bit of respect for you.
Oh goodness.
Cat comes out and tells everyone.
And then you make that triumphant return to the upstairs lounge. Where everybody's hanging out.
What was that about? Of course my character
rat
smokes fire.
Alright.
Alrighty. That's that.
My heart breaks for Yagra.
No, she's okay.
Just had to
She
dampen that enthusiasm.
She
a
has
little, huh?
closure. She will find a nice half-orc gentleman one of these days.
Yeah.
I'm too small for her anyway. She throws me around like a rag doll.
Yeah.
That's why I just kind of avoided her completely.
Yeah.
She
So
would hurt me.
So meanwhile, for the rest of the night, however late you gotta stay out, Floon is at your side.
Boom. What do you want?
Huh? Oh, I'm just hanging out.
I mean, it's
Hang
late.
on.
It's late.
Oh, hot in here, don't you think? Have
No,
you ever been to the bathhouse down in the seaboard?
I don't think so.
We gotta go sometime. They have a treatment there that will just set the clock back 10 years.
I'm sure they do.
Does he have charm? Use charm.
No, thank you.
Did Bartholomew still catch?
I think everybody's stolen Cat's gay best friend.
Yeah, I've stole Cat's spaghetti best friend at this point.
No.
but for a different reason.
Kill him apart, man. It gets everyone in the game.
Oh god.
Floyd was rooting for me.
And now he's on my side.
That was it.
For completely different reasons.
About the same guy.
And it's okay if he steals your wife, but not okay if he steals his job.
Yeah. So they're talking about giving my job away. I'm on your side now.
I'm not supportive of that relationship.
She needs to stay with you now.
Alright, is there any other
Plot twist, who's getting you
anything
with
else
him
we
so he
need
can
to
stay.
check in on?
No, I think for next time we should go revisit the Castle Lantern.
Why the hell would you want to do that?
Well, I mean,
As he holds up the paper from earlier today, spontaneously combusted.
well, I understand, but
all right, revisit the Castle Lanterns or the Castle Lantern issue?
the issue.
Okay.
That makes a whole lot more
That's
sense.
a lot different than showing our face there, which I never want to do again.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying between the Humphreys and the Castle Lanterns.
My grandmother said hi.
I would
Hey,
kind of
what's up,
like
Deborah?
to focus on the Humphreys first.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know if we could glean any information about why they were interested in that land.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's another reason I want to revisit the Castle Lanterns to see if they have any connection or interest in the land.
Yeah, but Castle Lanterns are way up high on the food chain.
And we're supposed to be keeping a low profile.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, we have been invited back to give her the name of the guy that gave me the note.
Yeah, but if you show up without information, how's that going to go?
I got information.
He had it. He just didn't want to do it right then and there. Or I didn't want to bust him out right then and there.
You should have busted him.
No, that would have gone.
We all
horrible.
thought, oh, Cat threw his bar under the bus. I threw him under the bus. You could.
This is a really big bus that could hit us all. Is my point.
It's a train and we're all standing on the track.
Yeah, I don't want to be tied to that track.
I'm trying to lure in like a cat to the bar to get rid of the extra rat problem. Possible rat problems.
You get a cat for the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got a cat.
I got a cat.
Well, you're cleaning up after it.
As it hops up into Cat's lap and then...
The cat likes cat. Honey, I got you a cat.
Thank you. How'd you know I want one?
I don't know, maybe the name.
Alright, I think that's it. Unless you guys have anything else you need to discuss, or...
Not in particular. I do want to talk with Barthone and Rav when she's around about this Maloon War Dragon.
Okay.
Right.
Because I think he might have the same problem that Hunter does.
From the Force Grey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a problem. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
not
What
there.
do you got now?
No, honey, you're
Well,
fine.
if he's part of Blackstaff's clique, and we kind of rat him out, that could be an end for us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But I have no idea how to get directly to Blackstaff
Yeah.
to reveal this information.
Rainer's a good liaison for contact with these people kind of in the upper echelons.
So yeah, I do
I
want to.
think Blackstaff owes you guys a favor anyway, right?
Yeah.
For checking on the dragon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or owes you a favor. Like you're in good with Blackstaff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the dragon part. I forgot that the Blackstaff was the one that hired us for the dragon part.
Forkpuff says it's simple. We kill the Batman.
First, we gotta find the Batman. That's always the problem.
There's the Batman.
So yeah, the Humphreys tried to get a meeting with Blackstaff, and then we got the Scarecrow problem.
Mm-hmm.
So
I could just burn these.
I think we focus on the Scarecrows tomorrow. early in the day
Okay.
After I get some.
and lay the groundwork for everything else.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, cool. Well, sweet. Well, I think that'll be it for us tonight.
And if Blackstaff does do something about Malone, we might have a solution for it.
Okay.
Who would we like to raid?
XT Static is
And
playing Smite.
and Maddie suggested Goblin Cave. It is streaming and they've supported us before.
Yeah, I mean, we've rated them before too. It's up to you. I don't know how much we're going to get back out of Static. He's new,
Mm-hmm.
but
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I mean, it's up to the group. Like, we can rate him. Or...
Well, if Goblin Cave supported us before, that's kind of where my vote is.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
We've also got Praetors and
We got Predators. We got Indigo.
Dice, Praetors. And,
Indigo is kicking it tonight.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
54.
We can never get that back. That'd be great.
all right. What do you want to do? I'm giving you the final call tonight.
Well, let's wait till Static's playing D&D. I think we should raid him, but he's not playing D&D, so
Okay.
one of the others is playing D&D.
I'll say Goblin Cave's got 5 and everybody else has 10, so we'd be making it even.
Indigo don't need it.
Alright, so we'll go say hello to Goblin Cave, everybody, and have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Right, everyone.
Let's go